Okay, so hello guys, and welcome to another stream. And today I'm playing the Xenoblade Chronicles DLC. It's not out just yet. I do have to wait a few minutes. But yeah, it is coming out soon, and it includes the challenge mode as well as a new hero and a hero quest. So I think I'll do the challenge mode after I do the hero thing. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, I'm definitely not expecting this stream to get as many views as my normal streams, because I had like a bunch of Mario videos in a row and then this, which probably wasn't a good idea. I'm gonna adjust the audio. I think the gameplay audio might be too loud. Just need to adjust that real quick. That's probably why I'm not... Yeah, I want to make sure it's not too loud. Okay. Yeah, I really wasn't expecting that many people to join this, because I should have probably done like a couple Xenoblade videos before this, just to like, just to kind of, put the algorithm in my favor, kind of. I don't know. I'm not sure where the hero quest is going to be. It's probably going to show something on when it unlocks. Yeah, I'm not sure if it's in here, like, yeah, the new hero and everything. But I went ahead and bought the DLC last week and everything, so... Yeah, and Anton Retro is gonna join soon, so... Don't really have time to start a side quest right now, so I think I'm just gonna just kind of like explore a little bit, I guess, while I'm waiting. Yeah, I think I'll fight a couple. But yeah, Xenoblade Chronicles 3, if you haven't seen my review of it, I absolutely love this game. It's one of my favorite games of all time now. Okay. I want to see if I can do something about this. Yeah, like absolutely no one in the chat. Kind of weird. Is anyone here? Man, I've been excited to play this DLC. It's too bad that Xenoblade doesn't really fill in the demographic of my channel fully. It's just like, I wish YouTube was better about that. Like, because I mean, I try to be somewhat diverse with the content. I mean, I cover like mostly like just Nintendo games in general, but I guess the fact that I've been covering just like exclusively Mario games lately probably kind of hurt me with that aspect. So when I try to play another game, it's gonna not do too well for me. But okay, okay, maybe I'll fight that. Just gonna go around fight some of the unique monsters that I haven't fought before. I really like the battle theme it plays when you have Melia. Like it's the remix of Future Connected. The fan service people actually wanted to see from the Xenoblade series. Okay, it's only in a couple minutes, so yeah, right after this. Kind of weird. Started 7 minutes ago, still no one in the chat. Is this like a glitch or something? I don't know, like this never happens. Yeah, maybe I'll interlink. Yeah, there seems to be people watching, but there's nothing showing up in the chat. I'm not going to do a chain attack right now, just so I can defeat it quickly. Because I want to get into the DLC soon. Okay. I actually have that on my soundboard. Yeah. Yeah, I'm the girl with the gall. Okay. So it should be releasing any minute now. Okay. Okay, it's 9. Okay. I'm gonna Yeah, I'm gonna save, then, restart the game. Okay. Yeah, I think it has to check it first, because you cannot play, download, okay, that's weird. Just want to see. You cannot play this software or downloadable content yet. Please try again later. Um, huh. Sometimes it takes a couple minutes, so we'll just have to see. Wish there were actually people in the chat so I can talk, but this is kind of weird. This happened with my other Xenoblade streams, so... It's weird because my Xenoblade videos actually performed well. I don't know, like, if it's something with my streams, I don't know. Okay. What? A new update is available. It will be downloaded now. Download. What? Okay, I'm just gonna go into the software update thing. You're using the latest version of the software? Download? What? What? Why is it... Okay, this is weird. I'm gonna restart the console. I don't know what it's doing. Yeah, I don't know what was happening there. Yeah, I'm not sure if just sleep mode would do anything, but let's see. What is it? A new update is available now. It will be downloaded now. Download. Download. It's not downloading. Stuck in the endless now, trying to download this. What is going on here? I can't... Like, it's a loop. Nothing's happening here. It's like an endless loop. Nothing's happening. Download. I can't download the update. I'm just gonna restart the console. I know it said earlier it wouldn't do anything, but, just turn it off so it, like, completely shuts off. Okay, let's see. Okay, hopefully it's working. Hopefully. Okay, finally. Finally it's working. Okay. There we go. Sorry about that. Nintendo is just weird sometimes when it comes to, like, updates and things. Hopefully it doesn't take too long. Yeah, like 2 minutes. Okay. Weird how the chat still isn't working. I don't know. It's like, okay, if there's anyone here, please say something in the chat so I know if chat isn't disabled or something. I don't know, like, nothing's showing up right now. It's weird. I kind of like to talk to people while I'm streaming, so I don't know why. It's just, is it just not enough people are watching to where there's not many people in the chat, or I don't know. Okay, chat is working. Okay, I was kind of okay. Thank you. That's I was just a little confused why there were no chats showing up. So yeah, I just want to make sure everything's going okay. So yeah, okay, so it's working now. I didn't get recommended this. I only saw that you were streaming on Twitter. Okay, okay. YouTube can be weird with recommendations sometimes. Um, because I think you have to have it set to a certain thing in order for it to work. They have like and personalized. It's really weird. But but even then, I only saw that the quote. Oh, the quote retweet. Yeah, yeah. It's weird. I feel like Twitter's weird sometimes too. But also, Koopa Production 64. I'm not sure if you were here on the last stream, but I actually set up a soundboard. I used to have a soundboard a while ago, but when I got my new computer, it didn't like everything like reset. So, but yeah, I have like certain sounds on here like Wario, Kirby,
I will swallow you and then spit you out at other enemies.
Fine Boom.
If you're not watching the Super Mario Bros. Super Show, you're gonna turn into a Goomba. The One Piece is real!
Yeah, yeah, okay. Oh, you were there. Okay, I didn't see that. Yeah. Yeah, I did add a couple during that stream too. Yeah. Okay. Okay, yeah, I didn't. Oh, I didn't see you there during that stream, but yeah, I might add some more sounds soon. So, actually, I wonder if the quest. Hmm. I'm not sure where you have to. Okay, okay, there is a question mark that's showing up on here. That might be what it is, or where it is. I want to see if it's in this region or not. Okay, I think it's over here, from what I'm seeing. Oh, okay. So this has to do with Sandbone. I hope there's some of the fully voiced cutscenes in this DLC. Well, I'm sure like the big DLC will have it, but I hope in this mission at least. I hope this is the right mission. I think this is where that where it was showing that question mark for the mission. Speaking of Twitter, I just realized that I wasn't following Jack Black, so I had to fix that. Yeah. I'm not sure if that was the... want to see. Actually, I might have to look where it is. I'm not sure. Jack Black is literally the result of somebody putting all of their points into charisma. Yeah. I want to see, like, if this. I'm not sure if this is the right mission. Oh, okay. Okay, is that the, is that in Forness? Because I know the desert in here. Um... Because I think of, okay, yeah, that is Forness. Okay. Yeah, I think it might be the... I think I'll do challenge battles after I do Ino's quest, so... Hey, Anton Retro. And yeah, you're welcome to join the stream. Right now I'm currently trying to find Ino's quest. Okay, good. Yeah, so probably somewhere over here. Oh, I actually never been to this camp before. Okay. Hey!
What's up?
Yeah, so, just booted up Xenoblade for the DLC.
It's cool. I don't have the DLC, so I'll probably get it eventually, but I don't know.
Yeah, right now, I actually bought the DLC, last week. So I was able to get, like, the Wave 1 costumes and everything, but now I got Wave 2. So I'm trying to find the hero quest, that's with...
Honestly, it'd be so nice if they added it in, like, Switch Online.
Yeah, they really should have done that.
Yeah. So annoying. So I had the Switch Online expansion thing, so...
Yeah, can you try to search where they put, Ino's quest? Like, the new hero. Because I'm currently trying to find that.
Sure. I'm trying to find... It says... Here's some access. I don't know, it doesn't say...
Hmm.
Kind of looking through. Okay, how do it... okay, I found it,
Okay.
Let's see. So you have to go. Wait, what? Did this not say anything? How to recruit Eno doesn't say anything.
That's
Nice.
weird.
Complete her hero quest. This article, that's what it says.
Wow, that's very helpful.
Thanks. What is this article? My goodness. Thanks, gamerjournalist.com.
Well, that's pretty stereotypical.
Yeah.
GameJournalist.com, they don't give you any information. It's pretty generalized.
No information. Well, I guess maybe look at like the trailer where she is. Maybe let me take a look. Because then maybe from the trailer I can kind of see where it's...
Currently,
maybe... Actually, I think the sea area.
yeah,
right?
that's what I thought. 067 in the chat said the desert. So
Oh, actually, this could be the desert as well. Actually, maybe.
yeah,
right.
actually, let me look at the picture.
It could be the desert.
Yeah, actually, yeah, that does make sense. Actually,
At first, it looks like air to sea, but I think it's probably.
I thought it was a sea at first, but yeah, now looking at it, it looks.
Yeah.
I'm thinking it's this one right here, because they usually have like the quest event things there, but I'm trying to see how they get on top of whatever that hill is. Game journalists are the kind of people that call every Nintendo console a Nintendo. Yeah.
Yeah. Honestly, they know like the least about video game stuff, to be honest. Or there's a lot of articles I found recently where it's just like complete like clickbait like that, where it's like it doesn't really tell you anything. All it does is just it was like 4 hours ago, but even though it just talks about like the stuff Nintendo said themselves, it's like, wow, that's definitely
Yeah.
cool. It's like most of them just copy and paste stuff nowadays, anyways.
I like how you could slide on the sand going down sandy hills.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. And I'm exploring the Great Toad Falls a bit more.
Actually, maybe could you possibly check on Twitter to see? Because I'm sure people have.
Okay. Probably, yeah. I don't see anything so far. Let me see. I typed it out. I just see your tweet. She's out now. That's about it.
Anyways, 24K watches announced by Nintendo. Oh yeah, I've seen that.
Wow.
Yeah, the $25,000 watch.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay. I've seen that.
That's crazy.
I thought you said like. I thought you said 24K hours watch time. Nintendo. I was like, wait, what? Did Nintendo just announce or something? I don't know. I was like, what? Yeah, there's like some watch from Mario.
Yeah.
8, right?
It's weird.
It's so weird.
It's like
Yeah.
it doesn't really fit in. Like the kinds of people who would buy that watch don't really fit into Nintendo's demographic.
Maybe they're like, hey guys, this game sold so well, let's just make a watch. Like, at least one person will buy it.
Yeah.
The how many 40 million that have the game? Yeah, one of them will buy it for sure.
Yeah, actually, it might be over here. Actually, I saw something.
Yeah, honestly, there's no information right now.
Yeah, it's
so-
weird. They should have at least given an indication of where it could be.
The quest is, yeah.
This isn't in the desert, but it's in the same
It's all about the
region.
exploration.
I'm gonna have to see. I'm gonna look on Twitter to see where this is.
Honestly, I didn't see much.
Eno Hero Quest. Maybe I'll cheat and look at someone else's stream.
Yeah.
Or I'll make a tweet. Where is Eno?
That could work.
Yeah.
Yeah, recently I've been watching a lot of the Xenoblade Chronicles 3 cutscenes again.
Yeah, I've always liked to kind of go back and watch some of them. They're really good.
Yeah.
And the voice acting is great.
It's phenomenal, honestly. Like, after really seeing what they did with this game, it's like you know, it's really cool. It's a really awesome thing to see that, like, they took all the criticism with Xenoblade 2 and really just they improved every aspect from it.
Yeah.
Like, it's not every day that a developer does that. They completely took everything. They made just such a cool game, you know.
Yeah, there's just one area in the desert that I'm not sure how to get to. So
It's like the area with like the tunnels and stuff.
yeah, actually, wait.
Because I've explored most of the desert.
Yeah, how do you get on top of that ledge area? Because I'm trying, or the higher elevation area in the desert. Because
Sure. Actually, I'll show you.
Could,
I'll go to the area right now in the game. It should be. I think there was a tunnel, if I'm not mistaken.
yeah, I'm trying to look around where you can because I haven't like explored all of Fornus yet. So actually, there does.
I explored that area quite a bit. That was pretty much the area I explored probably the most.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm going to the desert right now because I can show you where. How to get there. I think there was like a tunnel system, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I do know there's that one area where there's a tunnel off the sea.
So cool how big the desert is.
Yeah.
I mean, this one location is massive.
Okay, I see where the tunnel thing is.
Yeah, there's a tunnel that should take you there, I think. Yeah, some of the areas to get up are pretty clever and tricky to figure out. Dude, the areas
Yeah.
are so big in this game.
Actually, I think I'm going the wrong way because there actually unless. Actually, I'm just trying to see. I'm gonna check Twitter again. Oh, did you receive the DLC contents from the menu? Okay. Actually, do I have to
like-
receive them? Okay. Oh, okay.
Did you not have it?
I didn't know you. Okay.
Oh, you had to get it? I would assume it just downloads.
Yeah, I forgot. Yeah, I forgot you have to do that. There we go. Okay.
Oh, you have to go to the
Yeah, you actually have to receive the contents. Okay.
That's strange. Okay. Why doesn't it just?
Yeah, I thought it shows it up on. I thought it just shows up on the map, but yeah. Let me see. Oh well, I am in the right region, so. 067, you were right about that. That's an oops. Yeah, that's a real Reese moment right there.
Yeah, go see there's like a hero though. In this location, there's no heroes in it.
There we go. Okay. So there's a cutscene here.
It's under attack from a pack of monsters. I could have told you that. Come on, Noah. Yeah.
Yeah, that's nice that we get more cutscenes with this as well.
Yeah.
Oh, this is a pretty low-leveled mission. Because these are, like, level 19 enemies. It took me, like, 5 seconds to beat all of them. Because there were, like, a couple enemies there, because I'm, like, level 78.
I'm level 74. Yeah.
Oh, wait, you actually beat the game at a, like, at level 74?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. That's pretty good, because, like, I think it's at, like, level... Because I think I was at level, like, 76 or 7 when I did it. So, yeah, because I think the boss itself is, like, level 75 or 6, I believe.
Yeah, that boss battle. I didn't die anywhere there at the end, so... But I mean, I really, like, the thing is, through my playthrough a lot, I didn't really, like, customize a lot of, like, the battle system crazily. I mean, I did, but, like, I kind of got, like, myself the perfect, like, system for myself, you know? I didn't really customize, like, the
Oh,
battle
yeah.
crazy. Like, I did do some of it here and there, but I planned everything correctly so I could do, like, both of the... Like, the
Wait! Wait,
top
Ino referenced Hiropon!
Oh, yeah?
Wait, Ricky reference. Wait, I think... Wait, Ino's speech pattern is like a, Nopon. I wonder if, she was built by a Nopon, like how Poppy was.
Yeah, maybe, that's pretty cool.
That kind of makes sense that, she was with, Nopon at the beginning of the quest.
Yeah.
The voice acting in this game is so much better than it was in 2. It wasn't bad in 2, but it was just...
Yeah.
It left much to be desired, I felt.
Yeah, they didn't like outdo themselves. Like they just felt like they just kind of had to do the localization, so they're like, yeah, just do as fast as possible. But even like the way that they like the screens for like the characters when they like emotional moments, it just works so well. In 2, it didn't really feel great, so.
The biggest Reese moment, in my opinion, is the time, you talk about a little obscure series called Paper Mario. Okay, that was a funny quote. I had to capture that. I like this dialogue. Wait, what? I want to see what she just said there. Flabber of Eno utterly gasted. Gob thoroughly smacked. Just like amazing dialogue.
Uni's very legendary with her lines.
Okay, temporarily joined the party. I'm joking. I like the first 3 games. I hated Sticker Star in the 2 most recent games I've never played. Yeah, well, I hated Sticker Star also, but, Color Splash, I didn't really like that much. I know some people did, but I guess it's objectively kind of okay. Like, I can understand why some people like it.
I've seen that game. I don't know.
Yeah,
It looks a little uninteresting.
yeah, I feel like I could have liked it more if the battle system wasn't so clunky.
Yeah, that seems to be the biggest problem with it. There's like a mod that just like fixes it. Maybe there is.
Hey, what's that shiny thing? It's ether sphere. And high ether that Eno's searching for contained within inside.
Oh wait, I just noticed something. Eno doesn't have a British accent.
You can't get near it like this.
Oh no. Yeah, like Poppy. I guess,
Yeah.
then.
Eno was created ready.
I love all the made-up words they have.
Yeah. Snuffing smarks. Oh, I'm sorry, I swear.
Yeah.
Which character in the game do you think swears the most? I would
Well, I'm gone.
I would say either Gondor or Uni.
Yeah.
I feel like Gondor more on average, but Uni, since you have her throughout the whole game, I
Yeah. I want to figure out how to get to like the top of the fallen arm. Do you know how to do that?
no, I'm not sure.
Because I remember in the trailer they show you on like the fingertips. I want to go there.
This dialogue is great, like HT.
I guess it does suggest some improvement on the classic ether cylinder design.
Indeed, and its simplicity belies a high degree of efficacy bestowed by the added refinements.
Well then, no time like present. Quick, go ahead and collect high ether now.
Huh? You want me to do it?
This very rare chance for opportunity. Eno do not mind letting Noah do honors. Please, be guest of Eno.
It's definitely not going to explode, is it?
Everything's fine.
HD Ether Cylinder Plus.
So please replace trusted.
What?
Alright. Only live once. Let's give this a go.
This, yeah, this quest is great so far. Okay. Oh, okay, so I guess you have to, like, hunt down the ether spears.
Right. That seems to have done it. Will this do?
It's perfect. 10 out of 5 stars. No notes. Time to deposit high ether without further delay.
Huh? Please go ahead.
You know, at one point I felt like Skyward Sword HD was the worst remake. But then the Last of Us PS5 remake showed up and it's somehow $70. Like, I'm sorry, what? How is
Yeah.
how is this not a scam?
I heard something about that they're remaking another PlayStation 4 game. And they were making that game called Horizon Zero Dawn. It's like, why?
I like how
That game is.
I like how
horrible.
Eno just drinks the ether.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Oh, this is interesting. I didn't realize that has like a kind of like a different system here. Yeah, swap.
Wait, so then I guess. Oh, she's like.
Yeah, she's like
Poppy.
Poppy.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because honestly, Poppy, I didn't really deal with anything with her. Because there was so much to it. But I mean, at least they tell you how to do it in this. Like in Xenoblade 2, they don't tell you how to use it at all. I'm like, what? But this is really cool. Wait, and like, what does it show she's like part of? Like, she.
Oh wait, yeah, she's an artificial blade. She said.
Artificial blade.
Wait,
Artificial
yeah, they're
blade.
talking about blades now.
This is making less sense by the minute. You're saying you're an anthropomorphic blade?
Is that it?
Usu.
So she's actually a human blade. That's fishy. Real.
I like how Senna was confused about that because she's technically based on the blades. Yeah, they're.
Oh, okay. So, they're actually talking about like Xenoblade 2.
Yeah,
Artificial blade, yeah, because that's
yeah. So they're like referencing the blades.
I wonder if the other character is gonna reference something else in Xenoblade 1.
Yeah, I think that might be possible.
Like something with the Machina. Perhaps. Because I know they don't really touch that on specifically.
You fought for them, and you did it all by yourself. That takes real courage. Seeing that convinced me. I believe what you said, Nina.
Yeah, Harry McIntyre's voice acting is great in this game.
Yeah.
Hey, Soshi Yoshi. Oh yeah, there's the class too.
Yeah.
I like how the symbols kind of look like the PlayStation symbols. Oh wait, they're referencing drivers now too. Now she thinks Noah's the driver.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool. Driver.
Yeah, like it's interesting because they like they're saying that in the world of Xenoblade 3, like that must have came directly from Xenoblade 2, like with her from that world with her consciousness and everything. Like I think with I think kind of like how Melia and Nia did. I feel like that's
Yeah.
actually because Poppy was technically around that whole time as well. So
Yeah, I wonder why specifically these characters survive. It'd be cool if she like fights this behind.
Yeah, that would be
like,
cool.
has, like, driver in place system. But obviously, I think that'd be a
Yeah.
little of a work.
You said you trusted her, didn't you? Seems like an open and shut case to me.
Oh wait, so I think yeah, during this quest you have to I guess you have to use the use that class for Noah.
This driver of yours, is that like a partner of sorts?
That's right. According to Grandmaster
Yeah, that's really cool how they're referencing
One, soul.
like the drivers and Blades from Xenoblade 2. So she said I was rewatching
Yeah.
Mario 3 cartoon. It got better since my first viewing, but I still preferred the Super Mario World one because that's what got me into Yoshi. Yeah, I think the Mario 3 cartoon is underrated.
I feel like I should say, just for the record,
I wonder if Ito's connected to the big DLC at all. Like, do you know like the the story expansion, or it might be.
Maybe.
then I guess maybe we should get started.
The thing is, I'm debating between like, is it gonna be a future story or is it gonna be a past story?
Yeah, I really want it to be an epilogue because of how
Yeah.
because it.
Like they didn't really give us an ending that. I mean, I didn't mind the ending, but I think the ending would be good if they were to conclude and tell us exactly what it meant. It just didn't feel like as satisfactory as other endings and other.
Yeah, I feel like it was a good ending, but I feel like it really kind of needs to be expanded
Needs some
upon. Yeah.
explanation As well, and also like they also say a lot about stuff about I don't want to spoil the ending. Like they say a lot of things about like hope. Right?
Yeah, and, like
So
they're they're
yeah.
hinting at the end like, oh yeah, I'll see you again. Like they're kind of like
Yeah.
hinting at that like, and I think the epilogue, or if they do that for the DLC, I think it would be about the worlds like actually colliding, not with like the it might have something to do with that.
Yeah, that's why I was thinking they'll do an extra story, because I'm just like, they're just kind of leaving it off there. It's like, it just needs a little bit more, and that's the thing too. Compared to Torna, like, Torna in itself was very connected to the story of Xenoblade 2, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you didn't play Torna, right? So,
I haven't played. I might play it sometime soon, but I know how it's kind of like a completely separate story thing. But yeah, I think it would be interesting to see something on the. I feel like it will probably be on the level of Torna.
yeah, even bigger. And there was something that people said though about. Well, that's the thing. Each Xenoblade expansion, even like Future Connected, right? They all take place at like a new location, right? Like Torna in itself, the only thing it reuses is Gormott. But it's very different.
Yeah.
It's not like the same thing.
Yeah. So I think.
Some people are like, oh, they're gonna do like or they're gonna just use Ionius again. I don't.
Yeah. What I think they might do, I think they're gonna have like. Okay, here's kind of my theory. It will be split up into two different sections, or maybe I guess three sections. One is like the Keves world, or I guess the Xenoblade 1, the future of Xenoblade 1 world.
Yeah, like like the city that they
Yeah.
show in like like maybe the Colony 9 from Xenoblade 1 they show like in the beginning
Yeah.
of the game. That I think is gonna be somewhere we can explore.
Yeah, and then they do basically the same with the world of like Xenoblade 2. I guess a future version of that, kind of like how Xenoblade 1 would be.
Yeah. Because the original idea is that they're gonna give us a story about the founders, but I'm like, they never even show like the actual. They never really allude to anything except for the statues. So I'm not really sure it's gonna be something that's important,
Yeah.
especially since the ending. It's like we don't really need to know about anything else,
Can't wait to see.
right?
Oh wait.
I mean, I don't know.
Can't wait to see Chris Pratt voice another version of Mario that originated from Brooklyn, but without the Brooklyn accent. Actually, no. A very, very slight Brooklyn accent. But it still sounds like Chris Pratt.
There was some article I read. It was really weird. It didn't make any sense. Actually, no. Maybe I just saw it. It was no. There was an article. I didn't read it fully through, but pretty much the idea of the article that it was like fans are furious with Chris Pratt. as
Yeah, I
Mario.
saw that.
And I'm just like, I don't think anyone was genuinely like furious. People were just
Yeah,
like,
just a bit
we
disappointed.
want to see
Yeah.
more. Yeah, like people weren't like, this is like the worst thing ever, and I'm just like, what is this article?
Yeah.
Like, what is the point of this?
I beat Mario 2 today. I mean... yeah, I mean, I suffered the lie today.
Oh. I found this different part of this area I haven't explored. This area is massive.
Look, I'm sorry, but I can't hear the Brooklyn accent no matter how hard I try. I feel like it's just, like, very, very subtle. Like, it's just, like, you could... honestly, I feel like you could try... Well, you could hear him, like, kind of giving, like a slight accent, but, like, it's just... It still sounds like Chris Pratt. I mean, that's the thing. Like, he still sounds like Chris Pratt and everything, just his voice. But in all seriousness, Super Mario Bros. 2 is my favorite of the NES trilogy. Actually, same with me as well. That's also my favorite in the trilogy.
I'd say it's my favorite, but I really do like it. It's a pretty cool game. I do like Mario Bros. 3, but I really do like the second game as well. Found this different area I've never been to. So cool. You know what's one thing I really like about Xenoblade 3 is how like they didn't just be like, hey, this is like the grassy area. This is this area.
Yeah.
Like, each area is kind of like there's like multiple areas to each, right?
Yeah.
Like even the beginning starts like you go from this small area to this other area. Like I really like that. It's like it actually transitions between like climates and stuff.
Yeah, it actually feels like a more diverse world. Like I really like how it like you said, it kind of mixes in between different areas. The worlds feel a lot bigger than they were in the previous games, except for X.
Yeah, I think a reason why is because they got rid of like the Titan thing. I mean, there's still our Titans like remnants of them, but it's not like you live on a Titan anymore. That's probably like the I'd say like there's like two big departures with the game from like the regular Xenoblade. I think one is like I forget. I think it was like the Heart to Hearts. They got rid of that.
Yeah.
And then they also got rid of like the Titan concept where it's like they live on these giant Titans, right? Like,
and also
too.
kind of unrelated but related to the game right now. The mission that I just completed was called Going Full HD.
Full HD.
I
don't know if the game is HD in itself. Like full HD. What's the game's resolution?
I actually it's definitely higher than Xenoblade 2, but actually let me check.
Yeah. Some areas like this is one area in the sea that was like really laggy.
Let me see.
It was
Xenoblade 3
super
resolution.
Is it better than Xenoblade?
Oh, it's
1?
actually 1080. It's actually 1080p docked.
Oh.
Yeah, and I think they use like upscaling and I think they
Yeah, with something.
yeah,
like
and they
that.
use different things, but I think it looks very good compared to the other games.
Yeah.
Because I think this is
like even definitive edition, like that looked a little rough
yeah.
too.
I think
That's a remake.
I think this is the only Xenoblade game on Switch the only Xenoblade game in general that actually or well, on Switch that runs in 720p docked. Because I actually looked and it actually, they mostly try to get it to 720p. I'm not sure the frame rate though.
Like, it looks very good in handheld.
Yeah, even in handheld, yeah. Actually, I'm gonna try to do, actually, it should be, it might be in Quest, I'm not sure. Challenge battles. Okay.
One thing I'm so glad they fixed from Xenoblade 2 is that, like, when you're in the battle, like, everything's so much faster. Like, you can actually move a lot faster. Even, like... I know
Yeah.
some people are like, oh, they should get rid of, like, the what's it called? Like, when you, you can't move and auto-attack at the same time, like Xenoblade 1. But they fixed it, so it's like, you can move faster
Yeah.
now, so... And, like, do the dodge thing, like, they fixed it so well. Before it was terrible.
While working on the Pac-Man collab, I gathered an interest in looking at people's animation reels and submissions for other collabs. I like Hoskins as Mario,
Yeah,
but
I
I
love that.
feel bad for him because of what his experience was like. Sucks that filming for the movie was a nightmare. Oh yeah, I heard about that. Yeah, I actually know quite a bit about that. Yeah, since I actually live not too far, well, in the relative area, like the part of the state that the movie was actually filmed in, because it was actually filmed in North Carolina, part of the movie.
Okay,
Like kind of like,
that's cool.
because I live like not too far from the coast and everything, and that's not too far from where the movie was filmed, so I think that's pretty cool that there's actually like some Mario history in my state and everything. And I actually saw some artifacts from the movie at a museum, which was pretty cool.
What a spark!
That's neat. I was watching some video about, like, North Carolina has, like, those plants with, like, the trap.
Oh yeah, the Venus flytraps.
Oh yeah, Venus flytrap. I was like, really? Like,
Yeah,
I didn't think. I thought they were like an exotic area.
yeah, they're actually well, they're mostly in the swamps, which kind of makes sense. I've actually seen them before, like growing in the wild. They're really cool. They are small, but I still think they're like really cool.
Yeah, I don't have anything like that
Yeah.
here. Yeah, the closest we get to, like, is some flowers, and that's it. Nothing quite like that.
Yeah, there's also the pitcher plants as well.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I thought they were like an exotic, like, rainforest and stuff. I didn't actually think they were.
Wait, wasn't this Nopon in Xenoblade 2?
Oh, the art set?
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah, that was also the DLC.
I haven't played the
aspect of
DLC,
it.
but I've like seen videos of it.
Yeah, and then Xenoblade 1, they added it for the definitive edition. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, I watched the DLC as well, but it's like when they go to the place and they meet, like, Shulk and Fiora.
What do you mean? You saying you want to test them? Please, no.
But obviously none of that is really canon.
I remember the Yoshi animatronics head was a part of it.
If there's one thing we know, it's fighting. We haven't missed a day of training this whole time.
Wait, they had a museum with props for the movie. It was actually it was actually like a limited time thing they had for like a couple years.
It might be worth our time.
Yeah, we can think of it as training.
I found a door that I can't go through.
It might not be so bad. About these trials, we could have a stab, I suppose.
Have you heard that Noah's voice actor is has started a Twitch?
Wait, has he actually started playing?
I'm not sure. I'll have to look.
Because I know he started the channel, but that's pretty cool though. See the voice
Okay.
actors wanting to actually like play the game that they're in.
Yeah. Actually, let me see if it's he's done it yet. I'm sure he's tweeted about the DLC. Oh yeah, he's streaming it on the 19th.
Okay, I wasn't supposed to too soon.
Okay. I think this is how you unlock the swimsuit costumes.
Yeah. You gotta take them to area C.
Oh yeah, yeah. I see they have the Oh yeah. It seems like the I'm gonna do Noah's first. Yeah, this one seems to be like one of the easier challenges. I'm at level 78, so I'm sure I could do like a lot of them since I've beaten the story and everything. So
Yeah.
okay, so I think you have to beat them in a certain amount of time. Okay, these are level 20. Okay, that's pretty easy. Yeah, this is cool. I actually haven't played the challenge battles in any of the other games.
Previous games?
Yeah.
I see. Yeah, I didn't play much in Xenoblade 1, and I didn't play in Xenoblade 2. 'Cause I don't have like the DLC. I just bought like the Torno thing separately, like as a card, and it didn't actually come with the code, so I don't have the DLC.
Can you-
too.
About Torna, can you buy it like Luigi U and play it as a separate game, or do you have to have
Yeah, you can buy.
Oh,
it.
that's interesting. I might actually get it for my collection if it's not too expensive.
Yeah, yeah, you can get like, you can just get it like physical, or you can get the digital as well. Like the physical one is quite I mean, maybe it came down a bit, but I remember it being quite hard to find. I mean, you should be able to find it somewhere, maybe like I find it like online, like the buy and sell. So maybe if you look on like Facebook Marketplace or something like that, you'd be able to find it. I'm not 100% sure, but
And you know, I'm kind of
it is there.
I'm kind of disappointed at how Nintendo handled the like the special edition for Xenoblade Chronicles 3. I feel like that.
Yeah, they should have just sold
Yeah.
it, like.
Yeah, they just like limited it to Nintendo's website. That was really weird.
Yeah. Maybe I honestly, I think they weren't expecting it to be as popular. I think they were just like, yeah, it's not going to be as crazy. But it turned out to be pretty hot item, so.
Yeah, but I have a feeling that Xenoblade 3 actually sold fairly well, compared to the other games in the series. So
Yeah.
I have a feeling that it sold maybe even 3 million. I know that sounds like a lot, but considering that maybe eventually it will sell 3 million, but maybe I would say maybe 2 million the next kind of
Like, I would think it's so. I would think it's.
yeah, because I think it was one of the best-selling games of August 2022. So
Yeah, and also like that's the thing. The first Xenoblade game I bought was obviously the definitive edition. I bought it a bit after it came out, like maybe like a month or so.
Yeah, I actually got it at
So
release.
relatively quick.
And you,
Yeah, I didn't get it on release because I was like, I don't know if I should get it or not. And then eventually I was like, okay, let me buy it. I think I probably got it like maybe June 12th. That would have been not too long after it released then. So I bought it close to release. And ended up really liking it, right? So but that's the thing, a lot of people have played Xenoblade Chronicles 1, and then when you look at the YouTube video views, like Xenoblade 3 has way more views for the videos, right?
yeah,
Than Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition has. Like some of those videos, probably I think like the most of one was like 700,000, but for Xenoblade 3 is like videos that reach past 1 million views, right?
yeah. I got shirtless Noah, the swimsuit Noah.
Yeah. They had that to Smash Bros now.
Yeah, I've been waiting so long for this, but I finally have it. Okay, that's amazing. This is what I'm gonna wear from now on. Just this. Just the swimwear. Okay, so this one's for Mio.
Remember, after I completed the game, I got the Shulk Amiibo. Cause it's nice that they don't lock the Monado
Oh yeah,
behind.
yeah. I actually got the Monado. I was wondering like how I was able to get that, but is it like do you get it right when you beat the game?
Yeah, when you beat the game, you just
Yeah, because I was wondering why I had the Monado on there. I was like, I didn't have the Shulk Amiibo, but that is great that you're able to.
Yeah, they just give you.
Yeah.
Like, I guess the Shulk Amiibo was like to get it earlier in the game, right? So I guess that's why they do that. So I mean, it's pretty cool. It's not that they don't lock it like a feature. Like I know Skyward Sword one was a little controversial because even though it looked like that's one of the best looking Amiibos, but like yeah, it kind of for some reason locked that feature for like the teleport thing. That Amiibo is amazing though. Like the lock thing.
Yeah.
It has a lot of detail. One of the best looking Amiibos I've seen. Like you have the Steve Amiibo, which is like a few blocks, and then then you have that Amiibo.
Can you read the chat? Because I'm kind of like paying attention to the game.
Let's see. Jeremiah says, "Oh, caught a stream. You're welcome."
Yeah, and then I think there were also some from Koopa Productions and Soshi.
Yeah.
I'm gonna.
You heard Nintendo apparently shut down some Mario 1993 reanimated collab by giving them a DMCA. Honestly, why don't people just like do that behind like closed doors?
Yeah.
Then, like honestly, it's always like that over and over again, where people are like, "Oh no, they shut down this thing. Oh no," and just like, okay, then why are you showing it then? Like I remember there was like something with like the Prime game. Maybe that wasn't ever supposed to be a full game. There's like some Prime 2D thing. Where like, oh, our Nintendo's shutting it down. Well, just do it behind closed doors.
Yeah.
It's done. Show it. They can't do anything once the game's done. Once it's done, it's out there. Also, I just found a glitch in Xeno. Well, not a glitch, but like a terrain issue, I'd say. It's like in this cave area, which I've discovered. And it has like an area that's like completely broken, or it's like it's very like unfinished.
I like how Ino's logo kind of looks like the Dreamcast logo.
Yeah.
I'm doing a Dynamax adventure. I just hope Warner Brothers doesn't claim my Pac-Man collab, especially since there's no way to watch it legally without a paywall.
Yeah, I mean, well, it's not like this. It might not be as like popular as remember the SpongeBob one that got taken down?
Yeah. Also, there's a possibility that you could do like the one like you could kind of handle it like the SpongeBob collab and actually do a different dub of it, just to avoid the copyright claims from the audio.
Was that the problem with the SpongeBob one? Is that like
I'm not sure. I like how there's one of the arts called Oriole, but when the characters say it, it sounds like they're saying Oreo. Like they're like, Oreo! I resorted to sailing the seven seas when getting the episode for my Pac-Man collab. I think I'll interlink.
The terrain is cool.
I really like both Noah and Mio as characters.
Yeah. There's like a good dynamic between them.
Yeah.
Something that I felt Rex and Pyro just didn't have. Honestly, I wasn't a big fan of Pyro's character. I felt it was kind of very disconnected from Rex. Like some of the Pyros were just a little awkward. It was like, okay, like what are you trying to accomplish here? Like, I don't know, the character just didn't feel like developed enough sometimes. I know they're trying to make Rex like a younger kid, but it just doesn't really. Sometimes I felt like it didn't really work.
Okay, now I unlock the Mio swimwear. Okay, then this one's for Uni. I actually sent Demeech a link, since the other one was a dead link. Oh, we're doing the original audio, okay.
I keep on discovering more and more areas to this area.
Which area are you in?
Cool. I'm in the Ferranis region. Like, honestly, I thought I had most of the region down, but there's like way more.
Yeah, you
to
keep
it.
discovering things.
Yeah. Honestly, it's such a huge area. I remember one of the reviews, I think on Nintendo, like they were like, "Oh, the world feels dated."
Yeah, I saw that, and I was.
And they were like, I'm just like, if any area feels dated, if any game feels dated, it's Legends Arceus.
Yeah.
Or like, this game does not feel dated in the slightest. Like the areas interconnect with each other, even if they're not open. How do you expect them to, like, it's Breath of the Wild, the way it's done is like, you know, like, they make Breath of the Wild design is so it can run well. But obviously with this game, it has so much stuff happening in each area, there's no way you can possibly do it all, you know, in one thing. I don't know. Some of that never made sense. I was like, what do you mean it feels dated? In fact, I felt like it was the most modern of all the games. In fact, I'd say Xenoblade 2 is dated.
Yeah.
Because it has like them all separately. They don't have any interconnection either, so... I don't know, that was like a weird review. I mean, they still said the game was good, but they said that, I was like, okay.
Yeah, it didn't really feel well, this game doesn't really feel dated at all. Like,
no. Honestly, I hate the fact that everything's like, it has to be an open world game.
yeah.
What's going on with that all the time? Like, I understand open world, like, it's like, wow, it's like kind of cool because everything's like seamless and stuff, but it doesn't make or break a game. Like, I know some people always are like, oh my goodness, every game has to be like Breath of the Wild. No, it doesn't.
Yeah, it's like, and I think like things like either this game or Legends Arceus sometimes can be enough.
Yeah. Like, I felt like Legends Arceus worked fine enough. Like, I think the only problem with Legends Arceus is that sometimes they gave you a bit too much freedom where you couldn't go in areas that, like, they have like an invisible border. Like, that I'd say was probably the only like weird thing about it. But I mean, that's the thing, like, for like, oh, Kirby Forgotten Land needs to be open world.
No, like, I thought it was great for how they like handle the level design and everything. Like
the camera. And
yeah.
There are certain things that you can't accomplish. Like in like with a fixed camera, sometimes you can make it so that way the player can't see something. Right? Like I don't understand that. Like, it never makes sense. Like, look at the game design aspect. Not always this has to be open world. This has to be open world. Like, not everything has to be open world. Like, even Odyssey is not open world.
Yeah.
People call it open world. I'm like, it's not open world.
There's
Like, yeah, the areas are
there's
big,
a difference.
But it's like Xenoblade. Like,
Yeah, there's a difference
same
between
thing.
open sandbox and open world.
Yeah, people call Odyssey open world. I'm just like, they're just large areas. And they're not even like that massive compared to like some games, you know? I mean, obviously they're well-designed areas, but they're a lot, you know, they're more like, they're all really refined, right? But that's the thing, open doesn't mean good, and people have to stop, like, thinking of that, like, oh, you need this open world, because that's the thing, like, yeah, I feel like it's just kind of weird, or people, they really want, like, I remember Legends Arceus, people were complaining because it was not open world, but neither is Mario Odyssey. Like, I guess you could say, Bowser's Fury, I mean, that's open world.
Yeah.
But, you know, it does sacrifice a little bit of things to keep it open world. Like with the water between the areas and stuff. But I mean, like, obviously they can always they can definitely make an open world Mario game at some point, but I think it's like they're still kind of experimenting with that formula and that style. But yeah, not every game needs to be open. It doesn't, like, I don't know, like, I watched like a video recently, someone was like, I think it was like Auto's review again on the Kirby and Forgotten Land. I don't think I ever watched it, so I watched it, and he was like, oh, I wish it was open world and stuff, you know, and then he's like, oh, but it's still a really good game. But then that's the thing, I'm like, it doesn't, like, he talks about like the strengths of it not being open world. I'm like, yeah, not every game needs to be open world though.
Yeah.
Just because like, you know, it doesn't need to be like that, so...
Whenever I think, clickbait YouTubers, I think of the WarioWare Get It Together sold badly since it didn't do Mario Kart numbers. Yeah, I was have you seen that one, YouTuber that only does shorts, I think? And they made, like, he has, like, an annoying voice. Like, he does all of these, I'm not sure, like, it's like the worst games in each Nintendo series, the worst selling, like, he's like, the worst selling Nintendo Switch games. It's like, it's like really weird.
I don't recall, and maybe as a
yeah, he said,
I don't know this.
yeah, he said Mario Kart DS was the worst Mario Kart game. It said, WarioWare Get It Together was one of the worst selling games on Switch.
worst selling games on Switch. There's probably like, wait, worst selling Nintendo first party game
Yeah, well, they didn't specify.
or
Well,
worst selling game on
they didn't
Switch?
specify that. They just said worst selling game on Switch.
What? There's like, I can name you like probably like 1,000+ games that sold worse
Yeah.
on the eShop. That and like random special editions of physical versions of games that also didn't sell very good and actually have numbers that support it. It doesn't make any sense, okay?
Yeah, it's just like a lot of the takes were just really weird. Like Mario Kart DS, or no, yeah, I think it was Mario Kart DS being the worst Mario Kart game, and then Mario Party DS I think was considered the worst Mario Party game. I think.
In terms of like sales? Or
No, just how it
is
was.
in
Just like
general?
their least favorite Mario
I'd
Party.
give the worst Mario Kart games either to like Mario Kart Tour or like Super Circuit or something. Not DS.
Yeah.
Or even like the Super Nintendo game. Like those I'd say are the, I mean, and those aren't even bad, those are still good, but like Mario Kart, how about like instead of Mario Party DS, how about Mario Party 10? Does that game not ring any bells? Or like how about the
Advance.
How about Mario Party Advance?
Yeah. Or the top
Yeah.
100.
Yeah, exactly. Like those games are bad. Not. That's just always like clickbait, right?
Yeah.
I mean, shorts though. The thing is like, those can bring a lot of subscribers, but if you make something that people don't like, you're just gonna get a lot of backlash, and it's not gonna help you in any way. So. Yeah, it's
How many drugs did they take when saying DS was the worst Mario Party? It's
I know,
crazy.
Like, how about Mario Party 3DS? Like, all those ones are terrible. I don't hear anyone talk about Island Tour or whatever. Does anybody genuinely talk about that game? I've never heard people talk about that one, or like or there's another one as well. Like, there's Island Tour. There's like, what's the other one?
You know, this is kind of random, but when Lance is in Ouroboros, he kind of sounds like SpongeBob when he's dried up.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I guess they have kind of like that voice. Oh yeah, here it is, Mario Party Star Rush. That's the most generic name ever. I could not even remember that. Like, see, that I'd call a bad one, just because no one ever talks about that game. Oh, DS is really good. Made by Hudson Soft, that's why. Yeah, there's a lot of like some shorts like that that just a little bit are annoying to get people like talking. Although I've gotten my top 10 Switch game video is like it's pretty much gone mainstream. And you know what that means?
Wait, what?
That I've got like a bunch, like my top 10 Switch game video, like it's pretty mainstream now. Let's see, I haven't actually checked the views in a while. Basically, it's approaching 1 million views. And this video, it's kind of sad though because it's approaching 1 million views, and and like Nintendo Life's one and everything could even get this far. Like for this year, you know what I mean? Like, I think that's kind of crazy. I don't know how my video did so well, but
It's
like some of like the bigger ones, like IGN stuff that make these like top 10, like mine just managed to succeed very well. But I'm getting so much comments recently. Like some of the comments are just absolutely hilarious, and some of them I just like honestly, some of them I'm like they have to be AI. They cannot be real.
Yeah. I feel like.
Yeah.
I feel like that's the case for a lot of YouTube comments.
Like now I'm just getting like someone asked me about there was like Sky Children of the Light, which is a free game I put in the like in my free Switch game video, so I don't know why that. And they also said Genshin Impact question mark. I'm like Genshin Impact.
Yeah, it's not even on Switch.
What I'm like, what? Okay. someone else said, "You have a lot of courage. It's always nice to see someone following their passion despite adversity." Makes sense, you know. I don't know what that comment
Yeah.
is.
Also,
Someone said, "What?"
speaking of weird comments, have you seen the comments on my Xenoblade videos? there's some.
I haven't actually.
Yeah, not just the one that we did, but like also my review. There's like a lot of people saying that Xenoblade 3 was like a mediocre game or it wasn't very good. Like a lot of like do you know how like
Mario fans.
or not even the Mario fans, even the Xenoblade fans, like the hardcore Xenoblade 2 fans.
Oh yeah, I could see. Honestly, I remember people that honestly, if you didn't like Xenoblade 1, you're probably not gonna like this game.
And you know, there was also
Because it's very much in line.
and there was someone, and then one of the comments, there was like a big list of things they were saying they didn't like about the game. And I kid you not, one of the things they put on their list was not enough sexual appeal.
They can't be serious.
And all of their other points were like completely serious and everything. I can't believe they actually like said that as one of their points. Like they actually sounded serious about it and everything. Yeah, it was really weird. I was just like, I was wondering if they were like joking or not, because all the other points, like there was like a couple actual good points for a couple criticisms that I do have with this game, but most of them were just really weird. Like actually,
yeah, apparently like there was like something on Metacritic as well. There was like there's some video I watched, but it was actually like a real Metacritic thing where they're just like, story not as good as like Mario Bros.
What?
I'm like, what?
What?
Like I was like they're like, story not as good as Super Mario Bros. I'm just like, yes, Super Mario Bros. The most in-depth game of all time. Like I think that's like a genuine. Actually, let me see. Like it was like a negative comment.
Wait, about what? Was it about Xenoblade or another game?
It was Xenoblade.
Xenoblade. Okay, wow.
They were like not as good as Mario Bros. I'm like, well, or like the story isn't as good as Mario Brothers. I'm just like.
Or how about the original Mario Brothers on arcade, where I spent countless hours stopping Koopas.
Honestly, when he talked about that, he sounded like an AI. Like he just wasn't like it. He wasn't having it that day.
No, first, when he said stopping Koopas, it sounded like some like. Well, I mean, I guess it kind of makes sense since he is like older than most Nintendo fans, but like I mean, like what the way.
It almost sounded like he was like, I think I saw something like online about the way he said it was like a little bit weird.
For some reason, he sounded like an old guy when he was talking about it. Like, I spent countless hours back in my childhood stopping them Koopas in that Mario arcade game. That's kind of the vibe that it gave off.
Let's see, I tried to find it. Look, game quite boring overall. The scenario worthy of a Mario Bros. But especially the gameplay is very monotonous, despite the variety of environments, buttons, stuffing, and sound. What does it have to do with Mario though? And they gave it a 2. On July 30th, which the game was even. Wait, the game was out in the.
Yeah, that was like only one day.
Look, like, I was sending your DMs, like, it's actually the thing, it's real. Scenario worthy of a Mario Brothers. Yeah, of course, you know, like, the flame clock system, and, like, don't you love it in Mario, where, you know, like, they have 10 years to live, and they're all, like, killing each other. You just love that.
Yeah, and then they're all trapped in an endless cycle. Where they keep being reborn. My favorite thing about Mario.
Yeah, exactly. And then, you know, Mario is a big love interest and Princess Peach, and they go explore the world together, you know. And it's amazing, you know. And the Mobius, you know, like that part of Mario when they had to fight the Mobius.
Yeah, and then they go
like what is this? Like, I don't know. It's like
the stomping Koopa thing isn't very funny in my opinion, but I'm not going to scream at those who reference it. That's understandable. I'm not sure. I probably asked this to you before, but it was a while ago. But what is your favorite character in Xenoblade 3?
I think Noah's a really cool character.
Yeah, I would.
So I'd probably say
I'm not sure if it's.
he has like a lot of.
I'm not sure if it's basic to say that because sometimes like. But honestly, that's
Yeah, no,
that's kind of my opinion too.
Yeah.
Like Noah is such a great character. Like he's written
Actually,
really
I really
well.
like Uni. I really like Uni's character as well.
Yeah, Uni.
I'd say Uni is has like a lot of really good character development and a lot of I really like all the words he says.
Yeah.
So I think I'd put her up there, and I think I'd also put probably like I really like also Tion's character, and then I like probably Gondor's up there.
Yeah,
So those are probably my favorite.
Yeah, like all of the main cast is like very close. As like my favorite, I would say like Noah is my favorite, Mio is my second favorite. I would say Uni is third. And then the rest of the cast is tied as fourth. Well, in the main party members are tied as fourth. And then, I would say
How about your favorite hero?
I'm not gonna count. My favorite hero. I would say honestly. In general, I would have to say.
Eno.
You know,
You'd be
but
like,
I would have to say maybe it might be my bias for liking this character before Xenoblade 3, but Melia, but not counting the Melia or Nia. I would have to say I really like Ethel, but I'm not yeah, I really like Ethel. I also either Ethel or I have to think.
Ethel's a really
Yeah, I have to
good
look at the I'm gonna have to look at the heroes that I have. I still need to unlock some of them, but Riku and Banana, obviously, I really like them.
Yeah.
Then Juniper is also great too, and then Gondor and Monica. There's so many great characters in this game.
Yeah. You got Fiona as
Yeah.
well.
I still haven't unlocked Triton yet. I still need to unlock him.
No, me neither.
I heard that's a good quest, but did anyone see that?
Yeah, honestly, they did such a good job with
Did anyone see that Mario movie trailer meme where Mario shows up? It plays the first 2 seconds of my life is like a video game. Yeah, I've seen that. And then
Wait, what?
yeah. There's been a lot of edits of that. And also there's the one with the Super Show intro.
I've seen one. Have you seen like there's like a one with like Xenoblade with like Shulk?
No, I haven't seen that. I actually made an edit with the
Oh, yeah, I haven't seen
I made a Xenoblade edit of the Mario movie with the "Do You Yield" thing, and instead of Bowser saying "I do not," it shows Senna going, "I'm the girl with the gall," because you know they both kind of chuckle before they say that, so I thought it was funny to like edit that in.
Yeah. Yeah, there was one here with the Cheers. It was with Shulk. I did a really good job with it. Yeah, it's funny to see the people that like they like the new character design. I mean, like most people, I think like the new direction for the character designs. But it's funny to see that people really like the people who probably like really like the Xenoblade 2 character designs only play like Genshin Impact and Xenoblade 2.
I also made an edit. And this is probably you'd probably expect this from me, but I I replaced the music with Paper Mario music.
Yeah.
For some reason, this one enemy here has a lot of HP.
How much? How much?
My edit replaced Mario's entrance with HP Pac-Man clip. In hindsight, it should have been Pac-Man's introduction and repack.
I'm so excited about the part in the Mario movie where like there's paper and they just are like, yeah, hey guys, it's Mario. I'm so excited for that part. It's gonna be absolutely legendary. Just like the Xenoblade.
And I can't wait for at the end of the movie, for them to say, well, that has really been the Super Mario Brothers movie. Just like at how at the end of Xenoblade 3, how Noah says, well, that that really was that was truly the Xenoblade Chronicles 3.
Or like, no, that was clearly the finale of the Xenoblade Chronicles.
Yeah.
Or like the trilogy. Because apparently it's supposed to be like the trilogy thing, like the ending of it, but it doesn't feel like it.
Yeah, it kind of does, kind of doesn't. It kind of feels like, it does feel like it's kind of like a mix of the two, like it's bringing the two together, but it also feels like there's still, yeah.
It feels like something's missing.
I feel like that's probably
Yeah, I
what
know.
the DLC is gonna do, I hope.
The DLC, yeah.
I really hope the DLC is an epilogue.
Yeah, because Xenoblade 1 and 2 had really nice endings. I think Xenoblade 1 had the best ending, but they were still like really, really good endings. I feel that the 1 and 3 is just a little bit weaker. Like, it's still a nice ending, but it's also just kind of, it leaves something to be desired, I think.
Yeah. I don't know why, but this one enemy has like a ton of HP. Yeah, it's taking me a while to beat this one wave.
I'm hoping that, like, when I do my next top 10 list, probably Xenoblade 3 is gonna make it on the list for sure.
Yeah, and actually, out of my favorite games of all time, I would say Xenoblade 3 is number 6.
Yeah, I'd say it's definitely up there. Like, I'm not sure, like, I really like Xenoblade 1, but I really do like Xenoblade 2. I think, honestly, I mean Xenoblade 3, I think, to me, personally, the story in Xenoblade 1 felt a lot better. In my opinion. I think the story of Xenoblade 1 was a bit better, but I do like the gameplay in 3 more.
Yeah,
Right? So it's like, I like the story in 1 more, and I like the gameplay in 1
Yeah,
more.
I would say 1 is pretty close, because I really like the story in that game too, but I actually like 3's better, just because of...
Yeah, the gameplay in... Yeah, by 1 I meant like... I like the gameplay in Xenoblade Chronicles 3 more with the abilities, but I like the story in Xenoblade 1 more.
Yeah.
That's what I would say. I think the gameplay is of 3 is much better than the first game. I think it improves upon everything.
Oh yeah, I feel like in the... Yeah, just in general, I just feel like the gameplay of Xenoblade 3, it feels really refined. And it just... I feel like...
I think the chain attacks are the only thing I'm not the biggest fan, to be honest. Though.
Yeah,
I wish they would have kept it a little simpler, like the first game. I think it's a little bit too long, or at least just like speed it up a bit. That's like my only gripe with it. But overall, like that's pretty much my only issue with everything. Yeah, I think the story in Xenoblade Chronicles, Definitive Edition, the first game, is in my opinion, way more like developed, and with the epilogue, it just feels more complete. And like the full story is told. Like Xenoblade 2 would have benefited from an epilogue, I think, to kind of see what kind of happens afterwards. So I don't know, but I mean, I would say 3 though needs an epilogue for sure.
Yeah.
So that's it. But I'm trying to decide though. Like in my top 10 list, I had Xenoblade 2 in the honorable mentions. So I'm deciding now. Like I'm gonna remove 2 off the entire like list in honorable mentions. And then I'm thinking, like, I don't want to have both Xenoblade 1 and 3 in the top 10, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, especially when I do Breath of the Wild 2 as well in there. I also don't want to have, like, I don't want to have everything, you know? I don't want to have Xenoblade 1, and 3, and Breath of the Wild, you know, and Tears of the Kingdom. I also keep calling it, I still keep calling it Breath of the Wild 2.
Yeah, like, I feel like that's kind of like a habit that I have. I just keep calling it that.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, I mean, we've known about that name for like, we haven't known the name for like how long now? 3 years or so.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, like I think what I might do, my idea is that maybe I'm just gonna combine them. Like maybe I'll talk about Xenoblade 1. Like I did talk about Torna in Xenoblade Chronicles 2 section in my honorable mentions. So I guess I could just probably talk about Xenoblade 1 and then talk about 3 as well.
Yeah, but
Or have 3 be the main focus.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
But anyways, with this I've really been enjoying these like the challenge mode so far. I think it's pretty cool.
That seems pretty neat. Yeah, I found a way to get to the fallen arm the top of it.
Just make a 1 game per franchise rule. Yeah, that makes sense.
Actually, that's a
Yeah.
good idea.
With maybe if with Mario, I would say yeah, if you're going to do like
I'm gonna separate all the Mario games because they're very different.
yeah, cuz Mario is understandable to have as different things since it's but yeah, that makes
actually,
yeah.
that's a good idea. I honestly was thinking of that just now. I was like, what if I just made like a Xenoblade 1, 2, and 3 all in like one part of like with one spot, do Breath of the Wild and then Tears of the Kingdom in like another number. That way I can eliminate like spots.
Yeah.
And fill in more games as well. Like obviously I'm gonna keep, you know, Mario Kart and Mario and all that Mario Odyssey all separate, but
Also, do you want to do that Thousand Year Door remaster video soon? Well, with the like emulating the game and kind of improving it and everything.
sure. I mean, well, yeah. So pretty much my video plan as of right now is, well, I'm working on a certain video. Let's see, a Minecraft video I'm working on. Surprisingly. I'm starting another channel for Minecraft.
Nice. Because I
was actually working.
Because I really like Minecraft too. So
yeah, I mean, I started with Minecraft videos. That's what my channel was.
yeah, that's actually how I.
And then I went to the right.
That's how I started too.
Yeah, I mean, I think everyone.
Yeah.
Minecraft videos first.
Because I'm sure you've seen my older video. Well, at least a couple of my older videos.
Yeah, I remember you showed me.
Yeah.
So yeah, my idea though is really like I was looking at Minecraft content, right? And like the idea I decided to make this channel was a lot of it. I decided that I'm gonna make it more tutorial focused because a lot of my cousins, they always ask me, or like just like kids, right? They always ask me like, how do I do this in Minecraft? How do I do this in Minecraft, right? And like, you know, you search some of the videos, but a lot of Minecraft content I feel like isn't very good or just doesn't really.
Yeah.
It's not the same like quality as some of like other types of content, and I'm just like, you know, what if I made tutorials that are easy enough to understand, but also just have a lot more polish to them. You know what I mean? So I'm like, you know what, let me try doing that, and you know, if it does well, I can pair that with my my current channel. We can have both channels and work on them, right? So that's what I've decided to do. So the first video is pretty basic. It's how to get a command block in Minecraft.
Hmm.
Starting with a basic tutorial. It's something simple, but I think one thing is like people are like, you know, even though you and me know how to get a command
Yeah.
block, not all these kids and people know how. I think that's like one thing I always notice. I'm just like, you know, a lot of people that have like, there's a lot of new people playing the game. A lot of kids playing it now that like, you know, are new to the game, right?
Yeah.
So that's why I want to make sure that I can make content that they can watch too. So yeah, it's pretty interesting. So I've been working on that. Then I plan to do my like update video, and I've been actually like, this is gonna be a game room tour update, right? And I'm starting to work on a channel membership
Hmm.
stuff. So actually, I made badges for it.
Nice. Yeah, I started that recently, and
Yeah, maybe you can show me some things.
Yeah.
I'm still trying to figure out like what to do next. Because I have the badges, I have like 4 emojis. Because apparently they add more, right? As you keep going.
Hmm.
Something like that, I think. I'm not sure. Maybe I'll select different ones. I'm not sure yet. But yeah, I have the emojis. And then... I would like to... I don't know, I'm thinking maybe after I make like this update video and stuff, then maybe I'll do a 3DS top 10 eShop game video, because I don't have much time to make that video until the shop closes.
Yeah.
So, but I mean, I'll probably make it anyway, even if it does close. I mean, it will close anyways, so it doesn't really matter when it comes out, but I'd like to get it out there because I think it's just a really important video to just release.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, that's my plan. How about your plans?
I have a video planned with the Meech. So it's basically I'm doing a Halloween special based on Kablooey. I originally hinted at it in the Kirby video a few months ago, but I've been planning it for a while. So, and then I'm also planning on doing a Splatoon video because I've been wanting to make more Splatoon related content, and I want to. I'm not sure when this will be. This might be as late as November or December, but I want to do it sometime soon, like ranking the maps in Splatoon 3, or the ones that are in the game so far.
Yeah, I wonder if I get DLC for that. That's a cool video.
Yeah, but yeah, I have a few different ideas. I have like a list of different things that I'm planning on doing, and then I'm also planning on doing another how I'd improve video, but I'm not sure which game I should do yet. I might do Xenoblade Chronicles 3 because or either Xenoblade 3 or Splatoon 3. I definitely do have some things I could say about how I'd improve Splatoon 3. Even though it improved a ton from Splatoon 2, there's still some things I feel like that needs improving, like removing Tenta missiles, because I hate that one special. Or it's handled poorly.
Yeah. I was thinking, so you do like those, the Game Builder Garage games of the week.
Yeah.
It'd be cool if you did maybe, I don't know, did you ever do Mario Maker games?
Oh, I actually did.
Did you do that?
Yeah, I did level.
Yeah,
I did level of the week between 2019 and 2020.
Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, I guess it'd be kind of hard to put multiple levels in one video.
Yeah,
I was saying maybe there's like, are there any other games, even like past games, that you could do something like that on? Like, I don't know.
I have been doing something similar.
WarioWare DIY.
One thing that I have been doing that's kind of comparable, but it's with different games, is the Mod and Fan Game Showcase. I've really been getting into like a lot of mods in fan games and fan-made content like that lately. So
yeah, he did Epic Paper Mario.
Yeah. And then I'm also gonna review sparks of hope and make some content about that game. And I'll probably yeah. And as I play that game, I'll probably get more ideas relating to that. So
I guess I was just thinking, like, if there's any other games that has content like Game Builder Garage, where you can share and make things. Like, it'd be cool if there's like Wario. I don't know if people still do WarioWare DIY. It'd be cool to do like WarioWare DIY showcase.
Yeah,
of, like, the week or something. I know. Is there any games like that people make stuff, even if it's not official? Like, I don't know. I'm just trying to think of like. I don't know if there's any. What else people do? Like, I know Game Builder Garage is one big one.
Yeah, and with Game Builder Garage, I feel like I'm like one of the only content creators keeping that game alive, because people actually consistently like to watch that series, and some people have sent me some people send me codes in their level codes in the comments, and also on Discord too. I have some people that I might even do like a video about Game Builder Garage, like a more like an actual scripted video about that game, like why Game Builder Garage is underrated or something like that.
Yeah, I haven't played that game in a while. Maybe I'm contributing to the downfall of it.
Also, I'm thinking about possibly doing a discussion video sometime soon, or about Xenoblade, like about what the what the story expansion could possibly be. Would you be interested in joining that? Because we both like to talk about Xenoblade 3 a lot, sure. So I'm thinking this could probably be sometime next week. We could even we could even pre-record it this weekend, just so I can have it out. Since I do have like a couple things to do for college this week, so I could have that video out while
I'm starting to get really busy too. Oh my gosh, I have lots of stuff coming up, and the funny thing is, this Minecraft channel thing I'm doing is actually an assignment that I'm doing. Like, I put it as part of an assignment. That way I can just like, that way I'm like, okay, I have an excuse. I have like a reason to do it, right?
Yeah.
So I actually put it as part of like an assignment I'm doing. So that way like, I actually can do it. So can get it done. But yeah, I'm starting to get a lot of stuff happening. So it's pretty cool. I wouldn't say it's pretty cool. I was trying to say that I was just playing Xenoblade, but something cool happened. I was saying like it's just so much stuff, but I'm learning some cool things. So like I started like AR and stuff. Like I don't know if I told you last time. In class, right? Like I got to experience. I don't know if you know like the HoloLens.
Oh yeah, I've heard of that.
Yeah, I got to try it, the HoloLens 2.
Oh, that's really cool.
It was like the thing that they had like Minecraft one time working on it. They did like a long time ago. It's a really cool, like it's actually like AR, like it's real AR.
Yeah, the only AR I've tried is like the smaller things on like Pikmin Bloom or Pokemon Go. Yeah. But I've I have one thing that's cool that I have tried is virtual reality. I actually have a VR headset.
I've actually never really tried proper VR. I don't really know how it's like at all. All I pretty much tried is those phone ones, like Labo VR.
Oh yeah.
I assume it's not very much VR. It's not real, right?
I would. It's all right. Like it's kind of. It's like
it's not like,
I would say it's like half VR, kind of. It's like you get kind of like half of the experience. It's not like the full
Yeah. Yeah, it's not like immersive.
Yeah.
It's just like screen in front of you. That's why I would like to try like proper VR eventually. Seems pretty neat. So
Anyways, who do you
There's a lot of cool stuff.
anyways, who do you think is going to stop Bowser? I'm betting on Toad.
Um, it's gonna be Luigi.
Okay, now I have the swimwear for all of the characters.
I found a new area. Like, how big is this map?
Also, can we just
It keeps getting bigger.
talk about how Lance got shafted with his swimwear design? It's so like he's not he has like a shirt and everything. It's not really like,
Maybe because he's like a machine.
yeah, I guess, but it would have been cool to see like a
But
yeah,
they never
it's just
say-
like,
they never like reference him as a machine.
yeah,
Do they?
because they
Which I think is a bit interesting.
but yeah, I feel like they've kind of like, I don't really like his swimsuit design that much. It's just kind of disappointing. Like, I mean, Lance, I mean, he's a great character. They could have given him like a more interesting design, but I do like Noah's. I mean, mostly because it's like just he doesn't have a shirt and everything. That's just kind of funny in general. Or I didn't mean.
Yeah.
And then Mio's is nice. Uni's is nice. Tyon's I like. I thought it was a towel wrapped around him at first, but it's just like a robe kind of. But Tyon's is pretty cool. Yeah, then Lance is disappointing. Senna's is pretty cool too. I feel like people were a little disappointing that Senna's and Mio's like weren't that revealing, but honestly, I don't feel like it has to be like revealing to be good.
You can
Like,
tell, honestly, it's very different from Xenoblade 2, isn't it?
yeah,
Like, Xenoblade 2 is in a completely different direction with it. Like, I'm actually surprised that they didn't go as much, you know? Like in Xenoblade 2, some of the stuff was like, okay. But I even noticed, like, you know in that picture, right? With, like, Bridget and
yeah,
and Morag and everyone, right? Like, even, like, I noticed the way they did, like, their clothing is, like, they made it not as revealing either, right?
yeah,
They changed a lot of that stuff. Honestly, I think it's, like, I think they probably changed it because I know a lot of people just didn't like that stuff, right? So, I mean, I assume that's the reason they changed it all. Right?
yeah.
What do you think? Like, because I don't really know why, like, because that's the thing, Xenoblade 2 had a lot of that, right? People didn't like it.
Yeah.
So maybe that's...
I feel like that might be.
Maybe, like, it just kind of... I feel like that's the one thing, it kind of got people to not play the game.
Yeah.
It's gonna be one of those, like, generic, or, yeah, it's just unappealing to a lot of people. So I think they just tried to make it as, they tried to make the game as appealing to as much people as possible, and that's important with a series like this, you know?
Yeah.
So I'm glad that they did that. They really made the game a lot more appealing. There are some people still that like aren't really interested in it though, because they still have that like tint from Xenoblade 2.
Yeah.
I'm just like, the game is completely
Yeah, it is. Yeah, I can understand why people think that it has a lot of resemblance to Xenoblade 2, but
like there's
yeah,
no, like,
it's just,
JRPG, like there's not as much like anime tropes. Like in Xenoblade 2, you had like anime trope after anime trope. There was like every single one in there.
yeah.
Right? With this game though, there are like none of those really. With like maybe actually maybe there's one or two, but I don't remember. But actually, I'm not even sure. Are there any? Maybe with the story.
Like very small things I'm seeing, but like,
But like nothing like in your face as like Xenoblade.
Yeah.
There were some moments where it's like when you meet Poppy, like that stuff. Like they kind of got rid of a lot of that. So I don't know. I think they definitely went in a great direction. Though.
Yeah.
More people should definitely give this game a try. So at least it's what I'm hoping, that people check it out, because I think it's a great game and has a lot going for it. And also, like, I know some people are like, oh, it's so overwhelming with so many things. I'm just like, you don't need to, like, even engage with most of it. If you don't want that stuff, you don't need it. If you don't want to engage with all the class systems and stuff, you don't need to use it.
Yeah.
Right? And I like that. Like, I mean, Xenoblade 2 has, though, a lot of stuff I just never touched. Like the Merc missions and stuff, I never did any of that. That had too much stuff. So. Did you do any of that stuff?
Wait, which things?
Like there was like Merc missions, and there was like in Xenoblade 2 there was also the there was like with Poppy's upgrades. So I know there was like some story stuff with that, but like there was like a lot of stuff there that I just didn't do.
Yeah, but I still haven't beaten Xenoblade 2, but I feel like there's just, I like that, I really like that game, but some of the I do feel like there's just a lot of things that were tacked onto it that didn't really feel necessary.
Like one thing I noticed that they don't block anything in this game. In Xenoblade 3, like in Xenoblade 2, what they did a lot was they're like, oh, you have to have all these requirements to go into the secret, or you have, like, there was just so much like things that they blocked you on from accessing, like whether that was through gacha systems, whatever. But in Xenoblade 3, there's none of that. It's like there's only the 4 abilities that you have to unlock, which like most of them are pretty easy to unlock, but it's not like you have to meet, like, you never get the heart-to-hearts as well in Xenoblade 1. Like, those are ridiculous to get. Did you get a lot?
I've gotten some of them, but
like, there were some where you need to, like, the max affinity and stuff. I'm like, I don't have time for this. Let me just watch what they say on, like, YouTube. Like, there was some stuff there that was, like, annoying. I'm so glad they didn't have
yeah.
you need to have those requirements. They just said, okay, if you find it, you can use it, or you can, or if you go with like the quest, you can have it. Like, they don't say, hey guys, in order to do this quest, you need to get all these things to do the quest. Like, just let us do the quest, or let us just access the door. Like, I don't know why they did all of that, but I'm so glad in this game they just let you do everything. So it is nice. I think they definitely did a great job. Like, to be honest, I think Torna should have just been Xenoblade 2.
Yeah.
Like, I think that was like, that realized the concept of it so well with the blazing driver system. I thought like that's how it should have been. Like, the entire idea of the game should have just been Torna. The character designs were great as well. I don't know why they just it felt like they were just kind of rushing it out. Didn't really have a clear vision. But yeah, but next I have to play Xenoblade X. I want to
play that game sometime, but I think I'll have to, like, I heard that game was expensive now. Well, at least the last time I checked.
I actually got it for a pretty good price. It did come down in value,
Oh.
I noticed. So I got it for a pretty good price, close to how much I would have paid for it like a year or so ago. I got it for like maybe $40 USD, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
It'd be like that. So $50 Canadian. So I got it for a good price, I think. Like, yeah, if you ever go to like stores and stuff, you'll be able to find it for a decent price, I think. Honestly, now that Xenoblade 3 is out, I feel like a lot of people are gonna be as interested to check it out as much. Or I don't know, I just noticed that the value of it has declined a little bit. I remember though when Pyre and Mythra came out, that's when I wanted to play Xenoblade 2. Actually, I think I wanted to even play Xenoblade 2 before, and I was looking for a copy. But when they got announced, that's when things got a lot harder. So
Yeah, the challenge mode is pretty good so far.
Yeah. Seems pretty neat. DLC, I'd like to get the DLC, but I also at the same time, would like to have like a physical edition if they do the DLC. Like I don't have to buy it twice,
Yeah.
you know? Like I usually like to get the physical stuff like that. So I'm not really sure if I'm gonna get it like if possible. I might just wait, like it'd probably be like a year, maybe when they release everything. Maybe I'll get it, maybe not. I don't know. I'll have to see. I think I'll just wait, to be honest. But, yeah, we'll see. I really like my physicals. I really like to get the snipper clips cut it out together the physical edition.
Oh yeah, yeah. I remember that has a physical.
It's so hard to find. For some reason, it's actually quite rare. So I might have to resort to like eBay eventually. Because I did see a copy of it, but it was quite expensive, and I was like, I don't know if I want to pay like twice as much as it actually like came out. So I'm not like, I think when it released, it was around $20 to $30 physically, I think, right? It
Yeah.
was something like that. I seen it like 50 to like, yeah, I guess be like, it was quite expensive. I'm just covering it over here. I found a new area.
Yeah, I feel like you. Yeah.
This area is so big. See, this game is quite impressive, though.
Yeah.
Like, you can tell it's pushing the limits of the Switch to its like biggest degree. You know, like obviously like that thing with the visuals, you can see sometimes there's like little issues here and there. But I mean, those are not Monolith's soft fault.
Yeah.
Those small little graphical errors here and there are more or less the problem of Nintendo's hardware. Right?
Yeah. Okay, I have to do something real
That-
quick.
you know.
So could you read
Yeah.
the chat while I'm gone?
Sure. Let's see. It Peach with a frying pan. Yeah, imagine Princess Peach with the frying pan at the end of the movie. I think the movie has a lot of potential, though. I really like the idea for the story being an origin story. See, right? Because her burnt food can make any Yoshi shorter. Just to those who get the reference, is that from like the Mario cartoon or something?
Okay, I'm back now.
Or are you talking about Pyra? Or what's her name? I was saying, so Yoshi is like, right, because her burnt food can make any Yoshi shorter. Am I like, and like maybe that's, I think that's the said like the reference to like maybe it's the like some Mario cartoon thing, right? But I was thinking maybe it's a reference to like, or maybe the movie, maybe it's something like that. I'm not sure. But I was thinking like Mithra makes like bad food. Maybe it's Mithra.
You know, I know that a lot of people don't like the chain attack music, but I actually think it's pretty good. The only thing is that I can understand about it.
Like it
disrupts the song itself.
Like, I like the song too, but like sometimes it's just kind of random. Like also like, yeah, if they just have the option to like disable it, then I think that'd be nice. Like they don't have the option, right? To disable the music.
Yeah, I don't think they have the option to disable the chain attack music.
Yeah, honestly, that like there's two things I would like them to add. I'd like them to add that, and I'd like them to add playable
Yeah, yeah, that would be nice.
Play the hero. Apparently there's a mod though.
And also, add Mwamba as a hero.
Yeah, apparently he has unused animations and stuff.
Yeah.
For like he might have been a hero at one point, and maybe they could add him. I could see that.
Yeah, they should have added.
Well, I mean, he is like in the game.
Yeah, and he
so-
does come back, like at Colony
Yeah.
Omega.
Yeah, there's no reason why they couldn't do him then. Yeah, why not?
Yeah, because I feel like he's a pretty popular character online.
Yeah, he has such a small amount of time. The game.
And then he just becomes like a regular NPC in the city after the Colony Omega thing.
Yeah. It'd be cool if they did a hero quest where he like regains his memory,
Yeah.
and then like have that be the entire focus of it, and have him like be unlockable.
Yeah.
Friend is another character as well.
Do we have a silhouette of the next hero that they're gonna add in the next wave yet? Or...
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure. But yeah, I'm hoping that they'll do a really cool character though for the. I mean, like it kind of looks like I think so far the character almost looks like Bayonetta. Kind of give me that vibe of like the character from Bayonetta.
Imagine if they just add Bayonetta as they just start adding like characters from other series. Like they have like Mario.
Mario in here.
Not just regular Mario, they have the Chris Pratt movie Mario.
Yeah. Let's see, where's the other DLC character? Kind of looks like a character that would be like in like the Bayonetta series or something. Let me see. Let's see. Maybe I can find the silhouette. I mean, it is nice that they give us the silhouette.
Yeah. Okay, good. Okay, I got Noah Swimwear B.
Yeah, I don't know where.
Let's see. Oh, I like the colors for Swimwear B. It's blue. Yeah, that looks pretty cool.
Yeah, it's pretty neat. Yeah, I really like. I don't know if you like. I don't know if you've seen the mod though. Actually, maybe I'll send it to you. There's like where they actually put all the party members, like the hero ones, like in like the party as like the characters.
That's cool. And do
I guess because apparently they all have like code to be like. They're just like regular characters. They just apparently lack the animations of climbing and the ability to climb, I think. And that's about it. They're pretty much already capable of doing everything.
You know, one thing that I really want to add for... Okay, so I have Mio's class as Life Sage with Nia's thing, because it makes sense, because I kind of wanted to have Mio with Nia's class. And I wanted to do Melia's class with Uni, but I haven't unlocked the, I think the Royal Summoner with Uni yet, so I thought that was kind of weird, but...
Yeah.
Right now I've lost Vanguard as Uni.
That's cool.
Actually, Senna, I have the I've Kamaravi's one for Senna. Lan
Yeah, I have time as Kamaravi's right now.
for actually I might change Lands to Xeon's class. I kind of like to keep a balance between healers, defenders, and attackers. Like with those different classes, I kind of like to have 2 of each. Um, I might want to experiment with Noah a little bit. I've mostly been keeping of it as Sword Fighter because I kind of like to use Noah with Sword Fighter, just because of the Lucky 7 and everything. But I have been getting.
Is there a way you can like lower the like their levels? Like I know Xenoblade 1 had that option
Oh,
for like the expert mode thing, where if like you become too powerful and you want a bit of a challenge again.
well, the challenge mode, it sets you to an autumn. Are you referring to the challenge mode or outside?
I'm just referring like the general game.
Oh, I'm not sure.
It'd just be kind of nice to like, you know, say you want to fight some of like the enemies again, but like you know you want to obviously try to do it all like the different classes and stuff. I don't know,
Yeah.
I think it'd just be a nice thing to have. Maybe they'll add then like another mode or something in the DLC, perhaps.
Yeah, but
That'd be a nice addition. So
I find it kind of.
yeah, this game is huge.
Yeah, I kind of find it random that you just access the challenge area from the Fornus region. Like, you'd
Oh,
think
yeah.
they'd have, like, some kind of structure for it, but no, you just, like, teleport to it, I think. In, like, a random place.
Is it like a portal thing?
Yeah, there is a portal, but it's, like... I mean, I guess it kind of... Yeah, it's just this random portal you access a whole mode from. It's weird. Like, well, I mean, it makes sense that there would be a portal, but it's
Yeah,
just like
Xenoblade
it's just right.
1 had
It's
that.
like in the middle of a field, like just the random field. It's like
Oh yeah,
like the-
Xenoblade 1 had it around every I think it was like most of the I want to say the landmarks, I think. There was one like each area, I think. Or it might have just been in like Dower Plains. I don't quite remember, but I know there was a few of them. That's weird.
I'll do my best.
I'll take point.
Did you know if you press L and or L and R together, like it actually does a capture without the UI in the background? Like I just
Ellen,
yeah,
Oh yeah.
I just
yeah.
figured that out like a while ago. It's pretty cool.
Mhm.
Might make a tweet.
Apparently, like I didn't even know. I watched some video. Is there a way that you can like make the other characters do Ouroboros? Like their forms? Is there a way to do that? Apparently there is. I just never knew. I was watching some video and I'm like, wait, I've never seen that before.
Oh wait,
Like you can like tell characters to, you can tell like the other party members to do like the Ouroboros thing. And I never knew about it or something. I don't know. Maybe I'm pretty sure it's a thing. Let me see.
when did they say it's Xenoblade in time that will make this that will make it the game of all time? Well, they do say it's Mobin time several times because the main villains of the game are called Mobius, and then whenever you confront them, they say it's Mobin time, and then they mob all over you, and then you have to fight them. One of the true highlights of this game. Yeah, I think you could teleport. I'm not sure if you could teleport right to the portal, but it's... Yeah, that's cool that I got all the regular swimwear outfits, and I unlocked the second one for the swimwear B for Noah. So, you know, one outfit that I really want to see is like Mobius outfits for well, especially for Noah and Bio, like N and M outfits. Like, I'm surprised they didn't have that in the game already, because I think the outfits for N and M are really cool. Like,
Yeah.
I know Mio has it for a temporary amount of time, but like, I don't know, like, I think she just changes back into her normal clothes after a while. But one thing that I do think is cool, you can actually change, I'm sure you know about this, but you can actually change
like,
Mio's hairstyle and settings. Like, you can change
Yeah.
the long hair.
Like, someone told me about that, and I was like, wait.
Yeah, it's
what?
actually, yeah.
I thought, like, they would just, like, permanently do it, but no, I'm actually quite glad, because that means, like, honestly, this is the only Xenoblade game in existence where you don't know it's the end.
Yeah, but that, you can change.
Or, like, you can take gameplay, like, you can actually take gameplay that is the end, like, in the end game. Because, like, in Xenoblade 1, it's clearly like a spoiler, like, you know, with the Monado and stuff, right?
Yeah.
Like, even when you beat the game, you can't take I can't take gameplay of that anymore, because, well, you know, the Monado, and even, like, the world of the background, right, like, Mykonos, it's all weird, and even same with Xenoblade 2, you get, like, the special thing as well. I'm gonna say what it is, I know you played it, but, like, but yeah, like, so basically, like, your appearance gets modified, right?
Yeah.
So, but I'm glad in this game, you can at least change the hair short, so that way people don't know.
Yeah. I actually
really
I
like
actually
that.
kind of prefer short-haired Mio. I'm just kind of used to it. I do like long-haired Mio, but I just kind of prefer the.
Yeah, I just say I kind of prefer the long hair. I think because it also kind of adds to, like, the story as well, and makes it, like, a different. But I think definitely having, like, the option though is really nice, because I always set the short hair when I do, like, say I show someone the game, or or I'm doing a bit of, like, gameplay of it, right? Where I don't want to show people that because it's, like, a spoiler thing. So I do like at least that they have that option available, you know?
Yeah.
It's nice. At least they kind of thought about that.
I think I'm gonna do a hero quest now in I want to see if I can find Tritons. I think I'm assuming it's somewhere in the sea area. I like how you have a ship in this game that you could use to sail around.
Yeah, kind of like Paper
Yeah,
Mario,
or
Gummy.
Wind Waker.
Yeah. This game has such fast load times as well. For,
Yeah.
like, getting to place to place.
Oh, by the way, about Wamba, did you know he's actually in the game? But what you have to do is you have to fill out every single square inch of the map. And after you do that, you have to equip Oreo to every character so they could say Oreo during battle. And yeah, then you talk to Wamba in the city, and then he's just like, "I'll join your party," and then you unlock him.
Oh, I see. Okay, makes sense. But then I thought there was, like, a part there where you had to, like, destroy every single enemy.
Oh yeah. Actually, you have to
Yeah.
fight. Oh yeah, I forgot. You have to fight the immovable Gonzalez exactly 50 times. You have to, like, fight him and fight him again and again. And then you talk to Wombo, and one of his signature moves is called it's Womban time.
Okay, do I also have to set the time to Womba time as well? What time exactly? How do I do that?
Womban time is just a move. But yeah.
But do I have to set, like, the time to Womba time?
Yeah, actually,
Switch.
yeah, you have to go into the Switch settings, and on top of that, you have to make a Wamba Me, and then play
also-
through Miitopia with a party of all Wambas.
Okay. I was also thinking, like, do I have to, like, kind of delete my save file but then like, and then it should work, right? You know, leave my save file. I should have him in the party, right?
Yeah.
Start a new save file. I mean, I should have him, right? I just won't have everyone else.
Yeah.
I'll have Uni, I'll have Taya. I know. I'll have Uni, I'll have Lance and Noah and Wamba.
Yeah.
Easy. That's how you get him in the game. Just delete your save file. And
Actually, no.
create
When you create a new one, it will be just Wamba, and the title will change from Xenoblade Chronicles 3 to Wamba Chronicles.
Or like it'll be a completely different game with him as the main
Yeah.
character.
And then when you open up every single other Nintendo Switch game on your Switch after you do all that, it will just change to Wamba themed. Like Wamba will be in all of the games. Instead of Paper Mario, it will be Paper Wamba. Nintendo Switch Sports, Wamba Sports, The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, The Legend of Wamba Breath of the Wild, Super Wamba Odyssey, WambaWare, get it together.
This works.
Uh,
Yeah, Paper Wamba.
and then even on Nintendo Switch Online and like the retro games on there, yeah, you get.
Wamba 4. Oh, it's so edgy. Legendary.
Yeah, and then Wamba Strikers Battle League.
Of course. How about
And then-
Xenoblade Chronicles 1 to be how about Wamba Chronicles Definitive.
In Wamba Chronicles 2, all of the blades are just Wamba wearing a different outfit. And
They have Wamba Chronicles 2, Wamba the Golden Country.
yeah.
Favorite game.
And then if you want even
1-2 Wamba.
and if you want even more Wamba action, you have to get like a special cord or USB thing, plug it into your Switch and go into settings. Everything will be Wamba at this point on your Switch.
Buy the Wamba controller.
Yeah, press the Wamba button in settings. It will transfer to that USB flash drive, put it into your Wii U, and then everything in your Wii U will turn to Wamba.
It's same with your
Yeah,
Wii.
your Wii as well. And then with the Wii, you could just you have to put the Wamba disc into your GameCube disc into your Wii, and then you can transfer it over to the GameCube.
Yeah, and then if you have like an SD card, you can also put the file, the Wamba file onto your 3DS.
Yeah,
And
you don't
can
even
get
have to
Wamba.
mod it. You could just do the SD.
Yeah. I better see the Wamba theme then. You better make that.
Actually, I might actually make that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Actually, I need, for my new laptop, it doesn't support SD cards without a USB thing.
Yeah. Same with
Actually,
mine.
yeah, actually, I might have to wait to do that. I do have like a converter, but I'm not sure where it is. But I really should make a Wamba theme sometime.
It'd be funny. I mean, I could probably always start making it as well.
Oh, also, Wamba's an unlockable character in Super Mario 64 DS. Not Waluigi. Waluigi, that's a hoax. It's actually Wamba. You do
Yeah.
all the things that it says to do for Waluigi, and then you unlock Wamba.
Exactly. No scam. No scam at all. It is the peak of character.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love the opening though. Xenoblade
I-
series, like that opening is so cinematic.
Actually,
It's just so epic. Pretty neat.
yeah, the next game in the Xenoblade series are just, I know we were talking about that one time. It's just gonna be Wamba. It's just gonna be,
That's
yeah,
it.
Wamba
He's
Chronicles.
the main character. Like, and they're all just gonna be Wamba.
Yeah.
That is it. I'd say I really like the idea of having like, with like the flute, with like sending off people.
Yeah.
The game. I think it's such like a unique idea. Like no one's ever done that before.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Game, you know. Like it's pretty original of an idea. They're pretty original with stuff to do. Kind of reminds me a bit of Paper Mario, the Origami King, where there's like a bunch of stuff you could do.
Yeah.
To like repair things.
You mean Wamba, Paper Wamba, the Origami King?
Oh yeah.
Because we
Yeah, and he is the Origami
yeah,
King.
Wamba, the Origami. Yeah. You got Origami Wamba and Paper Wamba.
Which is basically like the clone of him, right?
Yeah.
That's his like other self.
And then if you do that GameCube conversion that I was talking about, like from the flash drive to the Switch, then the special Wamba disc you put into the Wii, then the you put that into the GameCube, then you can unlock the Wamba GameCube games like Paper Wamba: The Thousand-Year Door.
The best game.
Yeah.
Favorite. Paper and Wamba.
Paper Wamba: The Thousand-Year Yeah, Paper Wamba: The Thousand-Year Colony 9.
Of course. I find it interesting that they call it Colony 9 though, the same as the
Yeah, I think that was intentional. Because it's like the Kevis is based on.
I mean, it had to be.
Yeah.
I remember at first, before I knew about how like the game was, I thought it was like the actual Colony 9.
Yeah, remember when I think we reacted to the direct, like, and remember, yeah.
Colony 9, I'm like, oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Then it's like, wait, this is not the same.
Remember when everyone was disappointed, well, anyone who wasn't a Xenoblade fan was disappointed, about there being a Xenoblade direct, and,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like I was personally pretty excited.
I was
but
excited
remember everyone
too.
Yeah, I mean, did Nintendo have to do a direct this year? I don't know. I mean, like, I mean, they did have the two directs, but did they have to do one in like during? I guess it would be E3 time, you know. I don't think they like. That was like such a weird moment. Like, it's pretty strange. I don't know how to. I don't know if they need to do it or not, but
Yeah, also,
I don't know.
kind of random, but I feel like they should have revealed Splatoon 3 later. Like, it would have been more exciting.
Yeah, I agree too. I think Breath of the Wild 2, also known as The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, that should have been delayed.
Yeah.
I mean, that should have been revealed. The reveal should have been delayed. And same with Splatoon 3. I think Splatoon 3 was showed off way too early. And same with the Zelda. I mean, honestly, the reason though I think they revealed Zelda when they did is because they didn't have anything else to reveal during that time. If you look at that.
Oh yeah, here's Triton.
It's like. Oh yeah, you found it. But yeah, like there's like that E3 2019 didn't have much, so they probably just put it in there, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, that's. It kind of. I don't know, it's just a bit strange. But now we kind of, we know about, Kirby Return to Dreamland. Lots I'm really excited for.
Yeah.
We know about, the Mario movie, and we know about Zelda, right? And then Fire Emblem as well. And that's pretty much it for next year. So yeah.
Yeah, this is pretty interesting. I heard about Triton's quest, but
Yeah, isn't he like a console?
Yeah, he's like.
I think. I think he's a console.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where is he located? In like AirC?
Yeah.
AirC is so big. Oh my goodness. I mean, everywhere in this game is so big.
Yeah. Like, you can see the, like, different, like, quests and places you have to be, and they're, like, kilometers away.
Yeah.
I like the cutscene music so much in this game. Like, the music in general is great. I actually think it's better than 2's music. I really like 2's music, but I actually think it's a little better than in this game.
Yeah, I think I mean, I really like some of two songs. Like, I know. Did you get to Mara Dane?
I haven't played the game in a while.
I don't think so.
I don't think I have.
There was a song where like you're in like the, I guess he hadn't gotten to like the factory and stuff, right? In Mara Dane. Like that part had some really good music with the battle. There was some really good music in that game. You should definitely go back
Yeah.
and finish it, I think. I think you'd like it. You know,
Yeah.
like especially after playing this game, after playing 3, I think going to that and knowing a lot of stuff about how, you know, experience with like 3, I think you'd pretty much enjoy it. Because honestly, I liked it, even though I was pretty like skeptical of it at the beginning. At first I was like, I'm not interested. It looks kind of weird. I wasn't a fan, but then I was like, you know, let me give it a chance and actually play this game. And I actually quite liked it.
Yeah, I
so,
definitely need to play more of it sometime.
yeah, I would say definitely finish it.
Okay.
And then maybe go into Torna. So that's the thing. Like, you don't need to do the gotcha stuff. I think it's like really, I would say that Xenoblade 3 though is way more fun because there's just so much more things that they don't block you from doing, from, like getting requirements and stuff. But I definitely say I enjoyed it, and I would say you should definitely go and you want to kind of go back and play that game a bit. You don't have to like read everything, just kind of go to the story, right?
Yeah. But about Triton, this quest is pretty interesting.
Yeah.
Also, do you remember the Nopon called Shil? I told the Meech about that character.
Oh.
He thought it was funny.
That's interesting. It's this guy Triton. He's like a console, but he doesn't want.
Yeah. I have a lot of respect for all of these voice actors for this game because like it's consistently good. Like, and they've had to record so many lines too, like hours.
Yeah. Things like in Xenoblade 2, all of the Blade quests are all voiced. But the thing is, I rarely did them because the thing is with those quests is that they don't exactly tell you where to go. And some of them are a bit strange. Like, I don't know. It's a bit weird. Okay, I found a completely new area. What is this game? It keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. Oh my goodness. I mean, that's a good thing. And some people like complain when the game is like too big or too much stuff to like. Some people are like, oh, it's like 60 hours. I'm just like, okay, but don't play it all at once then.
Yeah.
You don't have to sit through 60 hours. Like, you don't have to sit through 60 consecutive hours. You can just, you know, play like 10 hours, like, you know, like where you could play like an hour every so often. Like, you don't have to.
And you know,
like, there's so many people like, oh, I'm not into this series because it's so long, and I'm just like, okay, but then you spent like 100 hours on Mario.
Yeah, it's just. And you know, I'm actually kind of surprised how quickly I beat this game because I beat it in like 2 weeks.
Yeah, same here.
Like I feel like it would have taken me longer, but I feel like I was so devoted to finishing this game before I started college.
Yeah, same. I finished it just before as well. Well, actually, I mean, I took my time a bit, and there were some times where I didn't play the game. So I think I finished it in about 4 to 5 weeks, I think. So I finished it pretty much all through August until like kind of like the end of September. But yeah, when people say, "Oh, I don't have like time to play this game and stuff," it's like, okay, maybe like play it every so often.
Yeah.
You know.
And I feel like a lot of the people who hate the Xenoblade series haven't given it a chance.
They haven't played it. Honestly, I was one of those people. I'm gonna be honest. I wasn't really too interested in it at first. I was like, oh, I don't think it's my thing. I remember even watching a bit of the beginning of 2, and I was like, I don't know. But it's funny, you know, the part where I was watching Xenoblade 2, like the playthrough, right?
Yeah.
It was just the beginning. You know, it's the part where like, what happens to Gramps? Like the thing is, I ended there. Like right when he was like, right when Gramps was like, was kind of disappearing. I was like, oh, okay, this is so sad. I'm done with this. I didn't know about what happens after. I didn't know about like what happens to Gramps. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I was like, oh no, this is so sad. He's gonna lose Gramps, right? And I was like, okay, I'm done with this. And I like never knew that like what actually happens until I think later on I watched a video and I was like, wait. So I was like, okay, let me give this game a try. You know?
Yeah. Also,
I love the first game though.
Also, kind of random, but for some reason, Xenoblade Chronicles 3 reminds me a lot of The Matrix. Have you seen The Matrix?
I have not.
It's a really good movie. I mean, I know it's pretty popular and everything, and it just
I just know like some things from
and it just got a mediocre fourth movie. I actually kind of liked the new movie that came out, even though it's objectively not really that good. It's I know the only good Matrix movie, the only good movie in the series is the first one, but the first one was really good. But for some reason, Xenoblade Chronicles 3 reminds me a lot of it, like the way they're born, like all the characters and like in this game, like in Kevis and Agnes, like how they're kind of like grown kind of in those cells. Like it kind of reminds me of the Matrix.
Kind of also reminds me a bit of like, isn't like Star Wars like that too?
I'm not
Right?
sure. Actually, yeah, I think it's
With, like, the
with the
clones and
clones,
stuff?
but
I'm
yeah,
pretty sure.
but it's like it reminded me a lot of the Matrix too, with the but it's also kind of like Star Wars too, with like the clones as well, and also the city reminds me a lot of like, I think it's I forgot the name of the place, but
But honestly, the city kind of reminds me of like Final Fantasy VII.
yeah, it kind of reminded me of that too.
Like with like the mechs and stuff. I remember a while though.
But it reminds me a lot of
how they went like with a like a sci-fi kind of style for a lot of the game, right? And I remember I think reading something, someone actually didn't like it, or it was something like someone said that they didn't like the style of Xenoblade 1 because it was too like sci-fi. But then I'm just like, well, they're definitely not gonna like this game.
I actually really like the
this game is,
sci-fi
like-
elements.
Yeah, I think it works so much better.
Yeah,
with,
because
like,
science
the-
fiction is one of my favorite genres of like media and everything.
Like, I
so
really like the Final Fantasy VII style. I think that was such a cool idea, with it being like super like kind of not like super futuristic, but very like industrial and very very mechanical. You know what I mean?
yeah,
I really like the idea of having that like mechanical style to things.
yeah, and you know
so-
with Takahashi, the director and everything, he actually really likes mechs and different things like that. Like ever since he worked on games like Final Fantasy VI and Xenogears,
Yeah.
you could definitely see that influence in those earlier games. But yeah, I feel like Xenoblade definitely shows a lot of the aspects of like, cause I definitely really like how the like how mechs and different things are utilized in the Xenoblade series in general.
Yeah.
Like from 1, they were like the main antagonists throughout most of the game, and then with Xenoblade 3, they're like they're used as like weapons, kind of. And there you can see like mechanical things throughout. And then with
Yeah.
X, they have like a lot of aspects with that too. Like, isn't there like there's like a mech thing you can use like to fly around the
I'm
map?
pretty sure, yeah.
How's things going right now? So I just completed like a bunch of challenge mode things, and then now I'm doing like a hero quest in the base game that I haven't completed yet. But yeah, I've unlocked and also all the swimwear for each character. I'm sure you've seen like some of it because you were here earlier.
Yeah, I'm just exploring some more caves. Like, there's so much caves in this game.
It's like Pikmin 2.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot to explore. It's pretty much, it's fun, like, just kind of going through everything. Neat how big.
Yeah, this game is huge. It's like, it's basically an open world divided into different areas. I feel like it would have been cool to have one big open world and have like the different areas unlock as you go on.
Yeah.
But I kind of like it how it is. I think it's. It works.
Yeah.
I really hope.
See, I found another area.
I really hope X gets ported at some point.
Oh yeah, I think honestly after the DLC, I think that might be the next thing to do.
She said it. She said the thing. I'm the girl with the golf. She said it. Okay, I have the clip. Yeah, on my soundboard.
One thing though, I'm surprised we didn't get Wind Waker and Twilight Princess yet.
Yeah.
It's taken such a long time for those games to be added to Switch. I thought we were gonna see it for sure at the Direct. I was like, okay, that's an easy game to just add for the holiday, easy. But no. I mean, it's good for me though, because then at least I know that like my copy of Twilight Princess and Wind Waker on the Wii U are not completely worthless, so that's a good thing.
You're late, Captain. I'm afraid that means you lose.
Looks like you're all mouth and no trousers, eh?
The Cooper Production 64 said, by the way, do you feel as if that Donkey Kong Country movie is still happening, or is it silently cancelled so Nintendo doesn't want anything to do with Donkey Kong?
Oh, you mean the theme
No,
park?
I think they're definitely gonna be doing it.
You mean the theme park?
He said like the movie. Donkey Kong
movie?
I guess the Donkey Kong movie that Illumination Studios is supposed to be
Oh,
working on.
I haven't. I don't think I've heard of that.
Yeah, apparently they're working on it, or like something with like Seth Rogen.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah, I remember that now. I remember. It was a while ago
Yeah.
since the news kind of said something about it.
Yeah.
I knew about the theme park, but I forgot about.
It's definitely not getting canceled though.
Yeah, I wouldn't say.
Like, Donkey Kong is in the movie, so, and I also think that. Also, another thing too with that is that, they're doing the theme park. as well,
Yeah.
right. So they're definitely. It's not like they don't want to do. Yeah, when are they making the Xenoblade Chronicles theme park? Come on.
That would.
I would love
Honestly.
to, like, have like Monados and like.
Honestly, even though that sounds crazy, I would like unironically would like to see like in Japan.
epic.
Well, I mean in Japan, realistically.
Japan, anything can happen.
Yeah, but it would be cool to see like a Xenoblade thing, like the Xenoblade experience. Like just imagine they have one called Ouroboros the Ride, and it's just like it's like about Xenoblade 3, and it just keeps looping and looping over and over again. But they like play a I don't know.
Like honestly, how did they not have a
I-
Splatoon like attraction?
Yeah.
Where they actually have like paint and stuff. Imagine, that'd be epic. But I'm not sure if that'd be like possible, but that would be so cool. I mean, if they could do it like digitally, could they do it like with screens and everything? Perhaps. I think
Yeah,
that's possible.
possibly.
Where it's like the screens like project, like you have like each person has like the weapon, and like they project onto like the ground and stuff. So obviously you can't use real ink, that'd be so annoying
Yeah.
to clean up. Right? So if they could just do like screens everywhere, I think that'd be pretty neat. I would think that'd be possible.
Yeah.
That'd be so cool.
Or they could do like a projector thing, where they they basically have like projectors, kind of like putting. Do you know, like, have you been to IKEA before?
Yeah.
Do you know how they have like the arrows that are like projected down?
Yeah, like
Yeah, imagine if they have like the ink projected down, and they have like some kind of sensor when you shoot, and they have like the ink kind of like projected onto the ground.
That'd be pretty
Yeah, I know it's a pretty like weird, crazy idea, but I could see it happening. Like if they decided to do something like, because I think they do have something like a projector doing one of the attractions at Super Nintendo World.
Mm-hmm.
I like how one of the quests is called Booty.
Yeah, IKEA's a pretty epic place though.
Yeah.
It's like the entire experience. Who thought they could make shopping for furniture so interesting? It's so fun.
Yeah. Like every time I go in there, it's like like an interesting experience. It's like normally when you shop somewhere, it's just like, oh, you're shopping. But at IKEA, it's actually kind of interesting. Like it's like the one store you actually kind of want to go to. Like, and they have, well, the food is actually pretty good there too. So
yeah, it's like it is quite like a weird thing because it's like you spend like a day there sometimes.
Yeah.
Shopping around, finding things, and having like lunch. Like
Yeah, there's that.
it is interesting.
The closest one to me is 4 hours away, but I usually go whenever there is one. Well, I visit Pennsylvania like a few times a year, and we go to IKEA every time we go. So I do go there fairly often, like a few times a year. But yeah, it's a pretty cool place.
Yeah, there's one not too far from me. Probably honestly like a half an hour-ish, maybe less. Yes, it's not too far, but it is pretty interesting though. Yeah, I've been pretty busy though. I have I go to like the campus on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So Tuesday and Thursday are the only days I have home, which I work on stuff for school.
Yeah, so for me, my class, well, I have 3 classes on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, and 2 classes on Tuesdays and Thursdays. I kind of have like a schedule in place, where I like do different things. Oh, I found an ether sphere. Might have to take out these enemies first, but but I kind of have a schedule. Like I like to eat at this one, or I like to get I like to go to this one coffee shop on my campus on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. I don't drink coffee that often, but I actually
honestly, I'm not like a big fan of it. Like okay, I've tried it, right? But I was like, I don't know about this. Like,
I think
I hot chocolate.
I like coffee, but I don't drink it that often. Like, the thing that I usually get when I go to coffee shops is like iced tea. Because that's like my.
Oh yeah,
that's my.
Actually, the iced tea though here is very.
Oh
different.
yeah.
Canadian iced tea is more like it's more like a juice.
Yeah, I remember when I went to Canada earlier this year.
It's so weird. I don't know why like they
to
have
get
it
the
different.
regular tea they have in the United States, you have to go to Starbucks. because they do have it at Starbucks. Well, when I went to Canada, the place where I got the normal iced tea, which is the normal iced tea, is just basically regular brewed tea with ice and everything.
Yeah, but it's yeah, but for here it's like they took like almost like a lemonade. It's like they took a tea, but then they put like a like multiple blocks of sugar.
Yeah,
And then we're just like, yeah.
they have.
I mean, it tastes much better.
Yeah,
though.
they do have. I actually
Like sweet
I
iced tea,
actually
I guess it'd be cool.
I know this is kind of an unpopular opinion coming from someone who lives in North Carolina, where they where well, the tea that's popular in North Carolina in the South in the United States is sweet tea, which I know a lot of people like it, but it's basically just
Sweet tea,
it's
what's
basically
that?
regular brewed tea with sugar added to it. It's a lot of people like it, but I don't like. Honestly, I just like.
Wait, so that's like that'd be like our iced tea here, I guess, in Canada?
I've
I mean, you
tried.
said you
I've
had
tried it a few times in Canada before. It's like that kind of has some flavoring to it. Sweet tea is just
Yeah.
regular brewed tea with sugar. Like, let's say if you just get hot tea
Okay,
and
yeah, I
add
think
sugar
ours
to
is
it.
more like a juice.
Yeah, yours is kind of
Right?
like tea with flavoring in it. Kind of. It's like
It's almost like a
it's
pop,
yeah. It's kind of like
but
it's
like but with no like,
in the
taste,
States.
right?
It's in the States. It's I think what they have is probably the closest to it is brisk tea. It's
Oh yeah.
it's kind of It's kind of different from like most teas.
Oh yeah, I've had
but
that
yeah,
before. Oh, wait, they have. Is that sweetened as well? Let's see. It's called brisk iced tea, right?
yeah. But
Is that also like sweet?
yeah. Actually,
Right?
I haven't.
Yeah, it'd be like that.
Yeah, but
'Cause I've had it before. Like Costco.
But most of the iced tea they have in the U.S. is like just brewed tea that has ice in
Yeah.
it. And I actually like unsweet tea. Like that's kind of what I like. I
yeah.
actually just like the flavor of tea. Like I don't really like the sugar and everything. I'm kind of used to that.
I mean, I like regular tea as well. Like I have like since like I just have like the regular tea as well. But I definitely like to get iced tea more when I'm going out to like
Yeah, because
like say go to like Wendy's and stuff. Especially when you get like there's like flavored ones. Like there's like strawberry iced tea. It is actually like it's so epic. And same with the there's even like raspberry iced tea.
yeah, they have.
Like you have like this weird.
Yeah, but I usually when I get tea, I usually get unsweet tea, which is it's just basically regular brewed tea with ice. That's just basically
ice.
what it is. But I really like it. I just it's kind of like iced coffee. You think it's not very good at first, but when you try it, it's actually like because I used to hate iced coffee, but once I tried it, I thought it was actually kind of all right. And iced lattes as well. I like lattes a lot more than regular coffee. I don't have it that much because it has a lot of sugar, and I try to be careful with sugar because I
Yeah.
mean, like, I try to eat, like, keep things in moderation and eat fairly healthy. But I do like lattes every once in a while, and iced lattes as well. But yeah, my main go-to drink is just unsweet iced tea, which is just regular brewed tea with ice, kind of. I do like regular like hot tea as well. Like I usually like
Yeah.
the Earl Grey or I like green tea sometimes too. And I haven't had this in a while, but also that chamomile tea, like that's pretty.
I have that all the time. I have chamomile.
I haven't
tea
had
all
it in a
the
while,
time.
but it's good. It's really good.
Like especially like when you're not feeling too well, like that tea is like it is a
Usually
lifesaver.
when I drink tea, it's
Well, maybe not like literally, but like
usually I feel like I drink tea in higher quantities than I should. Like at a restaurant, I'll get like 3 or 4 glasses of unsweet iced tea, which is a lot. Sometimes I'm kind of jittery after it because there's a little bit of caffeine in it. But yeah, the chamomile tea, it's more like has the opposite effect of normal tea. It's more like if you're, it kind of makes you.
Yeah, that's what I have most of the time. Like I don't have like the actual like the tea that is more like caffeine. I have like the more the tea that's like yeah, chamomile tea. There's like even just like basic like honey tea as well. You know, like
Yeah, and then my
peppermint tea
one
as
thing
well.
that I really
have
like
that as well.
well, when I'm because I'm on fall break right now, but I'm actually at my house right now. But
Oh, you're at your
yeah,
house. I was
yeah.
here. I was like, oh, are you at your
Yeah, yeah, for the
Alright.
rest of the week and the weekend, I'm on fall break and everything. So
Oh, okay, yeah, we have something similar called Reading Week. That's what they call it, I guess. And it's usually like the last week of October, I think.
I think we have something called reading. Yeah, we have reading day in December. And then we also have we have fall break in October, and then I know you already had Thanksgiving in Canada, but we have Thanksgiving in November, and we have Thanksgiving break around the end of November. Thanksgiving break is kind of universal around all schools in the U.S. But fall break is mostly like in October is mostly like a college thing, kind of. Same with like spring break, and
Yeah.
'cause spring break is usually in March at colleges in the U.S.
Yeah.
But to be honest, with that as well, I don't like drinking hot drinks. I like to drink something. There's a good chance I'll be drinking something cold. I prefer cold drinks, but every once in a while, I kind of like to have a hot drink, because yeah,
Like I do like the I like cold ones when I go out to eat and stuff, but like, you know, when you're like later at night, that's when you like something warm, you know. At least most of the time, right? There's a secret here. I'm trying to figure out how to get it, but I don't know how. So
yeah, and also we have spring break at your high school. It's usually late April, early May. When I was in high school, my spring break was like the week after Easter. But now it's
I see.
for college it's in March. It's actually before my
Yeah,
birthday.
for us, I think it's a bit different. Like I remember in high school, it was March break. That's what we call it, March break. And then then for college, it's more like I think early March. Like it's like a different week compared to like the schools.
Yeah, I think
we
it's
just call
I
it
think
spring
it's
break.
early March for me as well. I think it's like it's like the first or second week of March, I think.
Actually, it might even be like, cause it'd be like January, February, March, and April. That's it. In April, I'm finished.
But that is probably because I don't end school until mid-June.
Technically April.
Yeah, for me, college ends like in early May, I think. I think classes might end like at the very end of April. I'm not sure. It's like somewhere around there. I've noticed that the semester is a lot shorter than I thought it was, but because I mean it was fairly short in high school too, because it ended in like in high school the first semester ended like fairly early in December, I think, and then we had testing, and that's the same thing for college as well. We have exams throughout like
See,
the because I think our classes like basically end at the very beginning of December, and then
like I don't think we have exams at all for this course that I'm taking. For this program, we don't have any like tests.
for me,
Because it's not really test work, right?
yeah, for me it depends on the class. Like stuff like math and chemistry, I have exams for that.
Oh Oh, for like so college, you're taking that stuff too.
Yeah.
Yeah, for me, it's actually quite different. I'm taking for college. It's like I have, like I had like last time I had like typography. Then I had like this time I have design.
Hmm.
I have so this semester I have actually I have them right here because I have like Blackboard which we use. Um, and that shows everything. So I have like all these courses are pretty much just related to the thing I'm taking.
Hmm.
So I have see, I've got advanced multimedia technology, which we're covering AR. I've got contemporary web design, which I absolutely hate. I've got emerging multimedia practice 1, motion design 2, multimedia design 2, and professional practice, and that's about it for that semester. So there's no math, there's none of that, right? It's just all relating to the thing I'm taking. I think although I have an elective next semester though, something kind of different.
I'm on chapter 5, the beginning of chapter 5. Yeah, chapter 5 is, yeah, that
The beginning of
oh, you're in
five.
store for a lot. Yeah, the end of chapter 5 is powerful. Probably the most powerful cutscene in the entire series, I would say. Like, yeah,
It's one of the most powerful cutscenes I've ever watched. You're in.
yeah, you're in for a lot. Yeah, it's definitely prepare yourself mentally for the end of the chapter because it's just wow.
And also like it is long too. Like that's one thing I didn't expect. I was like, oh, I'm gonna like see what happens at the end of this chapter. It's pretty quick. I'm gonna go to bed. And I was like, oh, like an hour, like half an hour ish kind of later. I'm like, what was that?
Yeah,
I was like, okay.
and also about college with my classes, I'm in an engineering program where I actually go to one college for 2 years and then I transfer to another one for the
I see.
next 2 years. Well, I mean, right now I'm at a kind of a medium-sized college, like 18,000 students. I would say that's kind of like a medium size, I guess, because it's like one of the next one that I'm going to is like one of the larger colleges, but it's still in my state.
Oh, so they make you like do 2 of them. That's quite interesting.
Yeah, because I thought it was a good program because the first one that I'm going to is not too far from where I live, like only like 30 minutes. I still live on campus, but it's in like the city near where I live because I live like right outside of a city, so it's
Okay. Yeah, for me it's just a 2-year program, and then I think they're gonna do a placement. And then from there, it's like I get to decide if I want to keep working there, I think, or move on or something, right? The stuff I'm doing is kind of the stuff I'm already doing now with YouTube and stuff, right? It's all like, it's like video editing. That I'll probably have that next semester. There was like the stuff that I'd say is pretty crazy though is website design. That is something that it is definitely, well, I wouldn't say it's like super challenging, but like he just kind of taught us like a bunch of stuff that we've like never heard of or used before. I was like, oh yeah, by the way, like he taught us for like for half an hour and was like, oh yeah, something to do. Like here's like the challenge. We're like, what? And like a bunch of us are like just confused. It's like, okay, why are you teaching us about like jQuery and there was another thing he taught us about. It was like JSON files with like this like Node.js, like all this stuff, and we're like, what even is this stuff? Like we've never experienced this, and we just trying to like understand all this in like just like half an hour. Yeah, like this should be like multiple classes, not like one class. So I don't know, like that part, like that stuff can be a little complicated. But I don't think I'm gonna pursue website design. I don't mind like designing like how things look, right? But I just don't like doing the actual like programming part of like the entire like website because it gets kind of complicated. It's a lot more technical, right? So there's like a bunch of different fields that I can do. I was kind of looking at jobs, right? And I was even looking at jobs like for UX and UI design. It's like, like you probably know what UI and UX, right? It's like the design of like how a menu looks.
Oh,
and
yeah.
things like that, right? And I was looking at jobs for like one assignment I had to do like a cover letter and resume, and I picked like there was like Ubisoft Toronto, and they were like hiring for that, right? And it's pretty interesting because like they actually like their job description and everything was pretty good. Like I was looking at Activision's one,
Oh.
right? And I was like, okay, I'm not gonna work here at all. And like because like they're also like really harsh too. Like they're like strict deadlines and
Yeah.
everything. Like they're like super harsh.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, please, yeah.
And then Ubisoft's just like, oh, we have like flexible work times and all this really nice stuff. And I'm just like,
Yeah, I actually have met someone that works at Ubisoft. I think they're at like I think there's a division in North Carolina. I'm not sure, or somewhere nearby.
Oh, yeah.
But there was someone like they were volunteering with a thing. I was volunteering through this event through my church, but I actually met someone. I think they I don't think they were working on like other games, but he did know about like the Mario plus Rabbids and everything. Yeah, even though that like the Mario plus Rabbids is done by Milan, the studio for that, but
yeah.
Yeah,
like the one in Toronto, they did Starlink Battle for Atlas. Right, I'm pretty sure like did Miyamoto probably go to the studio?
Yeah, I'm not sure.
So Miyamoto, did he go to Toronto? That'd be so epic.
I'm not sure what the one in North Carolina was. I think it's yeah, there's Ubisoft yeah, it's Ubisoft CRC, which is in Cary, North Carolina. It's basically it's kind of like in the middle of North Carolina. There's there's like a region of North Carolina where they have a lot of they actually have a bunch of game studios. Like they have Epic Games is actually the headquarters is actually in North Carolina. In the same place. And then Limited Run Games, even though that's not a developer technically, that company is located in North Carolina, and they actually have a store. I want to go to the store sometime. I know people don't really like Limited Run Games for like certain reasons, but I'm kind of neutral on that. But yeah, but I think it's cool that they're located in North Carolina.
Yeah, the thing is, everywhere here, like all the big studios are in just Toronto, like downtown. So from where I am, right, it's like a little bit of, I wouldn't say like a commute, but it's more of like, it's just, let's just say it's like in a very inconvenient place that like you have to get like parking and stuff. And, the downtown is quite like you have to go like find like a good place like the park area, right?
Yeah.
Like walk to the place and figure out it's just kind of annoying, right? I mean the downtown's
also
like it's definitely a nice.
Speaking of Toronto, I'm actually going there next year. I'm planning on like a trip with my family because I mean, yeah, I've told you about like Niagara Falls and everything, and then when I was there and everything. But we're actually I'm planning on going to Canada again next year. Because both me and my family, we really like to visit like Ontario and like southern Ontario and Canada and everything. So I'm definitely looking forward to going there next year. Like, dude, I mean, maybe like another time we could talk about like different things, like different places you recommend or things like that.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, if you come to Toronto, we could always like perhaps make like
actually, you know what?
Stuff, right?
Since it's a year ahead of time, we should maybe plan. Like, I think it would be cool to do like.
In fact, you know, it's pretty cool. there's actually like I'm not sure if you're going in June, but there's like a game exchange happening then. In June 11th, there's like a big one happening. I know it's maybe a little bit slightly farther from Toronto.
We are planning on going like around to different areas, like kind of like probably within 50 miles. But we are planning on going to different places.
Like there's like Barrie, which is like a little bit further from Toronto. It's more like because apparently I didn't know this, but like cottages are just a Canadian thing. Is that true?
Wait, what?
Like cottages. Like, is that like a Canadian thing?
I don't.
I watched some video, and then like the person was like they have like cottages in like Canada, and it's like a thing. And I'm just like,
no, they have.
Like, have you
no,
heard
they
of
have that in the United States. That's like.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I was like, there was like some video about some guy reacting like to Canadian stuff, which is like so stereotypicalized, and I was like, what is this? And he was watching like.
Like you mean as
videos.
cottages, like as small houses, right? Yeah, that's.
Yeah, that are like a bit further.
Yeah,
away.
that's like that. I've actually been to like there's a small town thing that I've been to. Well, they have a place I'm sure you know about Lake Erie because you're in the like around the Great Lakes region, but
yeah, we have to study.
But there's a town in Ohio on Lake Erie. It's like a historic kind of gated town called Lakeside. And I go there every couple of years because I actually have my grandparents have been going there for a while, and it's kind of like a place that we kind of like to go to, but we usually stay in a cottage when we go there. So
yeah, there's actually a very similar situation with me. We always go to my grandparents have a trailer up in it's like Muskoka, which is like it's kind of further from the actual city of Toronto, but it's like. It's not like that far. It's probably, honestly, from Toronto itself, it's probably like an hour and a half, maybe. It's not far. Like, it's not like some people are like travel like hours and hours to go to a cottage, right? For us, it's like pretty much to get there, it's like an hour and a half, maybe like to 2 hours. Like that's maybe like the max, right?
Yeah.
And the idea is like like we go to like the lake, right, and stuff. So it is nice though. It's definitely it is quite nice. But yeah, like, there's gonna do a Barrie game exchange. It's gonna be June 11th. I know there's like a bunch of other exchanges that will probably be happening as well. Perhaps into like, there might be one, like, I know there was a Mississauga one thing they did where it was like a Game X, and that was in August. But I don't know, like perhaps sometime, we can definitely,
yeah. Also, have you ever one place that I went when I was in Niagara Falls was Niagara on the Lake. Have you ever been there?
I've never been there. No.
It's really nice.
We were gonna go to Niagara Falls, but then my parents said they didn't decide that they wanted to go, and I was kind of like, okay, like, yeah, because I remember I was thinking of going. We were thinking of going, but nothing ever kind of happened with that, so it was just kind of annoying.
But
I don't know.
With that Niagara on the Lake place, I kind of started I've been to Niagara Falls 2 times now, but I've been to that town both times that I've been. But it's a really nice place. They actually have one of the oldest, I think one of the oldest inns in Canada there. It's like a pub or a restaurant kind of mix, kind of. I'm not sure. I think they have I'm not sure if they have rooms you could stay in there too. But it's like it's considered the one of the oldest inns in Canada, and it's been there since like the 1820s, I think. But it's been there for a very long time, and but it's really cool. And they have like ghost stories there and different things, but it's the food is really good. Yeah, it's called the Old Angel Inn. If you ever go there, like if you go to like the Niagara Falls area. But I also went to like right in that town there's like a kind of like a trail like along Lake Ontario, and you can actually see the Toronto skyline from there. Like sometimes you could see cities like across on a lake. But I thought that was cool how you could see it from there.
The, like parallel. Kind
Yeah.
Of. You can probably see it. Yeah, that's neat. You said you've been to Toronto before.
Wait,
right?
what? Oh.
You said have you been to Toronto?
Oh no, I haven't.
Right?
No.
Yeah.
But
Oh,
no,
yeah.
I haven't. I've actually. Yeah.
Oh, okay,
No, I
okay,
just.
okay. I didn't
yeah.
know. I thought. I guess it was the meat.
Yeah, that was the meet who has. Yeah. My mom actually
Yeah.
has been to Toronto before. Because my mom has been to Canada like a few times. Well, before even I went to Canada. So far for me, I've been to Canada 4 times, I think. I went to Niagara Falls twice, and I went to the Windsor area twice.
Oh yeah, I know. I've never been that far now.
Yeah, I went to the Windsor
How
area.
great that area is.
It's all right, but it's not as nice as like Niagara Falls and that area. But there is a
Yeah.
nice town near Windsor that I went to, called Kingsville. It's like a very small town. What's not,
Sounds like Sarnia
but it's
down
it's
there and
but it's really nice. They have like a trail along Lake Erie, and it's pretty cool.
yeah, the farthest I've been is London. That's the farthest down that
Fake
way.
London.
Yeah, fake London. yeah. Yeah, definitely when you come to Toronto, like Toronto is like probably like the place to like see all like the retro game stores. There's so
Yeah.
many. There are tons of stores there.
Yeah, they usually like in the US, in most cities there's like a lot of retro game stores. In my area there's even though I'm not really near a big city, just a kind of a medium city, there's like a few retro game stores. Like there's one a mile from where I live and one like a couple miles. Well, one like a mile from my college, and then one like a few miles from where I live, like my house outside of the city where my college is. But I'm gonna go to the, since I'm on fall break and at my house right now, I'm gonna go to the one near my house tomorrow. I'm thinking I'm gonna like pick up some game there, whatever I find that's interesting. I want to get one game that I want to get. I know it's kind of oddly specific, but Mario Party 3. I've been listening to the soundtrack a lot, and it's like
That's a great.
yeah, the soundtrack is so good. Like,
You feel like Woody Wood.
yeah, and then also the Let's Get a Move On. It's like the minigame themes
Yeah.
are great, and I have Mario Party 2, and I'm actually planning on streaming it tomorrow with my friend because my friend's gonna come over to my house. But I'm gonna play that on my actual Nintendo 64. But I want to get Mario Party 3 sometime.
That's neat. Yeah, you have you have 6 and you have like wait, right, you have like 6 and you have
2. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I also have
That's going to happen with the way the world is.
yeah, I've Superstar, unfortunately the top 100, Mario Party 10, and
Mario Party 10 is the only one I don't have as a numbered one.
that was actually the first Mario Party game that I like owned. Well, the first one that I played was 8, but the first one that I owned was 10. I got it for my birthday in 2015.
Yeah, I guess there weren't very many games coming out that time. Yeah, that's like the only one I don't have if you don't count like if you don't count like the some of the handheld ones. So it's the only one of the numbered ones, right? Yeah, it's kind of interesting. I'm always thinking about like how is it like hunting in games in the U.S. right compared to like. Cause I've only pretty much just been collecting games and stuff just within Toronto, and that's pretty much it. It's like I think like how much like stores there that have like certain games that I'm looking for that I just are harder to find here.
Yeah, and
There's like so much stores there.
And-
Like something like it'd be kind of cool to like go and see game stores in the U.S. or something. I don't know.
oh, and you know that one place, I think I've already told you, but I actually bought Super Mario 3D All Stars at Gaming Gators in Niagara Falls. Or
Oh, yeah.
well, the SNES version of All Stars, yeah.
SNES,
But yeah, that's a cool game store.
Yeah, they have a lot of cool
Yeah,
stuff
and I thought
there.
the prices were pretty reasonable there. Well, I mean, for Canadian prices, because I mean, I converted. Yeah,
Yeah,
because
yeah, yeah.
I kind of have a general idea of the conversion because I've been like converting like a few things while I was there. But like from what I've seen, the prices were fairly good.
Yeah, I like for me, I have like a conversion idea of like the U.S. stuff too. It's pretty much most of the time like it's just like a little bit like if something's around like $10 here, it's gonna be around like $7. Like
Yeah.
it's gonna like that kind of like you kind of get like the conversion thing. But some like things, however, like one thing I've noticed is so annoying, especially like Amazon when you're trying to buy stuff from there. Like sometimes like Canada stuff is like there's so much more limited, and then you look at like the prices like on like Amazon like US, and like not only are the prices better, but like the shipping, like,
Yeah.
everything is so much better. That's like that's probably like the one annoyance about like living in Canada is that like when it comes to like eBay or like shopping online for things, if you want to try to get something that is like sold through like a certain store, you have to pay for the shipping, and it's quite expensive compared
Yeah,
to
I
the
heard
US
about that.
stuff,
Yeah.
like that's something that's so annoying. Like it's something that's like some of the shipping could be like $25, whereas like in the USA it'd be like $15 to $10.
Yeah.
It's significantly more, and not only that, but like the price for those items are also a lot more too. And then you have like not only do you have the shipping, but you also have like the import stuff as well. Like when I bought my PC from the US from the NZXT store, and when I came in, I was like probably like $300 I had to pay for like the import, and like I mean, it was completely worth it for this computer, but it's definitely the one like annoyance about living in Canada. It's like we're so close to the U.S. that but yet like we're so far.
Yeah. And
I don't know.
speaking of the US and Canada, I even after the pandemic, it's like crossing the border is a lot easier than I thought it was. Like because I
Yeah.
thought like you had to get like I mean, to go into Canada, like to travel there, I had to use like the Arrive Can app and everything. But it went
Okay.
through pretty quickly, and then even getting back into the US, which I thought was going to be even harder. It only took like a minute. Like I didn't know it was going to be like
Honestly, that was like the same thing. We went to Dominican Republic. I was like I remember. I think when we went to the U.S. one time, it was like there was a lot of steps in there. But when we went to like Dominican, I think that was our first trip that one time. But the thing is, we went to Dominican. It was like all we had to do was just like put the bag and just walk in, and it was like that was it. Like it was that quick and easy, and we're like, wait, that was it? Like it was fast. Like they did a really good job with like optimizing everything in the airport, So, but I guess you drove too,
Yes.
right? So you didn't. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, it'd be pretty cool if you come to Toronto. There's a lot of cool stuff there.
yeah, I'm
And like the funny thing is like people always go to like people go to like the CN Tower, even though like I haven't been to the CN Tower.
Have you seen that one house there that was like it's like a really narrow house and it was like $2 million. It was like $1 or $2 million, and the toilet was in the bedroom. I'm not sure if you've seen this before.
What?
I'll send it to you.
See, wait, 8 foot. Is it this it? 8-foot wide Toronto house listed for almost $2 million.
Yeah, wait.
What is
Can you send it in the thing to see if it was the?
He said it's $2 million.
Yeah.
Wait, is it this?
Here, wait. Let me. Can you send it in the chat?
I think.
Oh
is it
wait.
this?
Let
I
me
don't
see.
know.
Let me see. Yes,
Oh,
yes,
yeah,
it's
it's
this.
this.
Yes.
What is this?
The toilet is in the bedroom. Like what?
Oh, this looks like. this is a house.
Like,
This
it's
looks like a studio.
yeah, it's
or
like
something. What
it's
is
incredibly weird. Like, it's like, who would live here? Like, why?
this? Like, this is literally like no joke. Like my trailer like up north, but like people came like like twice.
Like,
almost.
have you
This
seen?
is
Have you like have you,
weird.
there's a video that shows that the toilet is in the bedroom. You pay $2 million for a toilet in your bedroom. Like,
Let's see. Is this downtown? This has to be downtown Toronto. This stuff is crazy there.
it's like,
like prices in Canada for homes is like actually ridiculous.
yeah, like, it's kind of like that in the.
Okay,
it's
that
kind of
guy-
like that
that
in
is
the
like-
U.S. too.
Yeah, like here, like the prices for stuff, like houses are crazy. But yeah, I'm looking right here, and this isn't even like, I mean, it's close to downtown, right? But it isn't that close. It's like slightly outside of like the main downtown core. So it's not even like, I mean, it's close. You're definitely gonna get to your area, to your, like, you know, the downtown. But like, it's not like crazy close where I'd pay $2 million. Like that would have to be like right beside the CN Tower. Like, this is definitely some time. That's ridiculous. How? Like, how is... Yeah, like, I mean, like, prices for houses are crazy nowadays, so...
Yeah.
But $2 million for that, like, at least if you pay $2 million, I'd want something that actually, like, I don't know, like, my game collection would not fit in that house.
Yeah. You'd be like, you'd have to store some of your games in the toilet at that point. And that is not how you want to store Paper Mwamba, the 1,000-Year Door. But yeah, on that note, I think I'll go ahead and end the stream now. I unlocked Triton and everything.
Yeah, that is crazy. I didn't even know about that house. That's ridiculous. Like, I mean, the downtown stuff is definitely a lot more expensive. I never expected that.
Yeah, but anyways,
Okay.
thank you guys for watching the stream. Thank you to those of you who've been watching this long. But yeah, anyways, thank you guys for watching the stream. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more. And make sure to check out my Discord server and Twitter if you want to. Goodbye.